Welcome to the Porter's Tailgate Show. Wolverine football is just a half an hour away. Coming up, you'll hear from RHS head coach Mark Lenhart, our athlete spotlight, and your Wolverine weekend reports. The Porter's Tailgate Show is made possible by Porter's Supply Company in Riverton. Here's the voice of Riverton Sports, Jared Anderson.
And a very good October Friday night. Welcome to Wiseman Field here at Torrington High School on an overcast, chilly October evening. We could see some rain, we could see some snow mix. Mainly we're going to see some clouds and some wind here from Wiseman Field, and a big game. This is kind of the marquee 3A game. There's a couple other games certainly with playoff implications going on, but number 3 versus number 4 in the WyoPreps.com coaches and media poll this week. Duking it out here, and a lot on the line. The winner of this one is certainly in better shape for the playoffs and potentially in good shape to host a playoff game, which both of these teams would love to try to accomplish here tonight. It's senior night at Torrington High School, so a lot of extra emotion in this one. And of course, the Riverton side of the emotion comes from head coach Mark Lenhart, who returns to Torrington, the place he coached for 9 seasons. Was emotional when he saw this game on the schedule, said quite frankly to me, I don't know if I want to go back there. Those coaches are all my friends. I had a lot of those guys in my wedding, and it's going to be tough to coach against them. And it was a little emotional when I chatted with him on the field before this one, so we'll play that back for you here in just a little bit. Good evening, I'm Jared Anderson. Jason Peterson to my left, our camera operator here, as always, joining us again from Wiseman Field again in Torrington. Big 3A game coming at you in just a few moments. This is the Porter's Tailgate Show, made possible by Porter's Supply Company at the corner of North Federal and Sunset in Riverton, your home for stoves, spas, pellets, and so much more. This is the 23rd meeting between these two teams. First meeting was 1991, so not a deep series. They played a lot of games in the 90s and the early 2000s and had some really good battles, Riverton and Torrington did, but they haven't played each other in a while. All-time series, Riverton leads barely 12-10. Last time these two teams saw each other was in 2019, a game that Riverton won 52-7. Don't think we're going to see that lopsided of a game either way tonight, as both of these teams have been very good. Of course, Torrington's been in the 2A ranks for quite a while, and they are the defending 2A champions, knocking off Buffalo. They are 5-2 so far this year. Their only 2 losses to Gering, Nebraska, and to Yuma, Colorado, so they haven't lost to a Wyoming opponent this year. In fact, you got to go back to September 2023, the last time they lost to a Wyoming opponent. That was Bighorn, the team that they would eventually beat in the championship game and see them again last year. So this is a very good Torrington team. Don't let the fact that they were 2A last year fool you. I know a lot of people in 3A have been wondering how they're going to deal with the leap up a class. That hasn't bothered them at all. They've been very good so far, and right now, frankly, look like the team to beat out of the 3A East. So we will see how Riverton and Torrington match up with each other. Again, this is number 3 and number 4 in Class 3A. We've got the coin toss going on right now. Looks like Torrington won the toss, so we'll defer it. Actually, I think Riverton won the toss, opt to defer. And maybe I had it right the first time. Torrington deferred. Riverton says we want to take the football, so it'll be Riverton football first. They'll be attacking the end zone to the north here from Wiseman Field. Again, the 23rd meeting between these two teams. A lot of storylines in this one, and it starts with Coach Lenhart returning for the first time to Torrington High School, the place he coached from 2011 to 2018. 6 playoff appearances in a row for Coach Lenhart with these Trailblazers. They were state runner-up twice. Russell Steinmetz took over in 2019. He's in his 5th year with the program and has obviously done a fantastic job defending 2A champs, beating Bighorn last year in the championship game 28-26. Coming up on the Porter's Tailgate Show, we'll dive into your Wolverine weekend, let you know what some of the other sports around Riverton High School are up to, and a big weekend for the marching band we'll tell you about straight ahead. Also, we'll run down your scoreboard, get you some scores that have been reported so far. There's a few games that have gone final, that smaller class games that were in action earlier this afternoon. We'll let you know what other Fremont County teams and other 3A teams are up to. And, of course, Mark Lenhart, the head coach of the Wolverines, will join us here very soon on the Porter's Tailgate Show. That is coming up in just a couple of moments. Glad you're with us. You're listening to the Wolverines on 105.1 Jack FM, streaming video coverage of tonight's game on County 10's YouTube channel.
To Fremont Chevrolet GMC Riverton, where we exceed your expectations and deliver the best service possible. Located on Federal in Riverton, we're here to make local car shopping fun again. Explore our wide selection of new and used Chevrolet and GMC vehicles. As truck and trailering experts, we offer a variety of options tailored to your needs. Experience exceptional customer service and competitive prices. Visit our website at FremontChevyGMCRiverton.com to find your next vehicle today.
Myers Gambles is your one-stop shop for furniture, mattresses, and appliances in Lander, Wyoming. We have an unbeatable selection of furniture for your living room, bedroom, and dining room. Plus, we have the latest trends in home furnishings. Our mattresses are comfortable and affordable, and our appliances are built to last. Whether you're looking for a new TV, sofa, or refrigerator, we have the perfect finish, style, and function for your home. Visit us at 420 Main Street in Lander, or check out our website, landergambles.com. Today.
Porter's Mountain View Supply, your local experts in fire and water. We got everything you need for new installs to accessories, and don't forget our great selection of stoves, grills, and spas. We've been serving Wyoming for over 40 years, so you know you can trust us for quality products and expert service. Visit portersmbs.com or stop by our Riverton or Casper locations today. Porter's Mountain View Supply, located on 750 East Sunset Drive in Riverton.
The Porter's Tailgate Show is made possible by Porter's Supply Company in Riverton.
Welcome you back into the Porter's Tailgate Show on 105.1 Jack FM and County 10's YouTube channel. Jared Anderson, Jason Peterson with you. High atop Wiseman Field, Torrington High School, where we're set for really what is the marquee 3A game of the night. Riverton and Torrington coming at you in just a little bit. Had a couple of pregame elements that have disappeared on me here, so I'm going to do your Wolverine weekend report live. This is the first time I've had the misfortune, I guess, of bringing this live to you, but this is our Wolverine weekend, our opportunity to tell you what's going on with the rest of the activities in athletics around Riverton High School. Let's start on the volleyball court. Lady Wolverine volleyball has played twice already this week. Unfortunately, they go 0-2. They were swept by Green River on Tuesday at home. They made the long trip to Evanston yesterday and were defeated in 5 sets there. Evanston winning 25-27, 25-9, 18-25, 25-20, and 15-9 in that fifth and final set. That's an Evanston team that the Lady Wolverines have beaten at home, so they split the series there, and a place that Riverton's got to go back to very soon. They've got regionals at Evanston on November 1st and 2nd. Last opportunity to see the volleyball team at home coming up on Thursday the 24th when Jackson comes to Riverton. So that'll be senior night for Justin Taylor's Lady Wolverines, and it is a very young team, but they've got some deserving seniors if you want to get out there and cheer them on one final time. They'll be at Star Valley, long trip to Afton on Saturday the 26th. Moving over to girls swimming, Lady Wolverines are in the pool in Cheyenne. They've got a 2-day event at Cheyenne East High School. The preliminary event took place today, should be just wrapping up there at East High School. And then tomorrow is a big tournament at Cheyenne East High School with a lot of 4A and a few 3A teams, including Lander in that one. So that's where the swimmers will be. This is the last regular season. They'll have the last chance meets, but last regular season events, so to speak, for girls swimmers. They go to conference at Evanston next week. So you got both volleyball and girls swimming headed to start their postseasons in Uinta County. Cross country is going on today. Regionals are happening in Rock Springs at the White Mountain Golf Course. I am frantically refreshing my link to find cross country results, and I haven't found anything yet. But if we do during the broadcast, let you know how the Riverton boys and girls did from Rock Springs there. And I want to give a big shout out to the Riverton High School Marching Band. State Marching Band in Casper at the Ford Wyoming Center is tomorrow. If you're headed to the Oil City, you want to check that out. I've never been to a state marching band competition. That's one of the things I want to do at some point in my my County 10 coverage. It looks and sounds like a lot of fun. That starts at 2:15. The doors open at 1 o'clock. 2:15 is the beginning time there. Riverton earned a Superior Award last year. That's as good as you can do. I did chat with band director Andy Peaks a few weeks ago. He said that they've changed the rules a little bit at the marching band competition, and it's going to be much tougher to get that the top Superior Award. So good luck to the Riverton High School Marching Band. They've been fantastic all year at home. They've got a tribute to the Beatles that they'll be performing, part of their showcase at State Marching Band. So good luck to all of our band members and to Andy Peaks and crew there, as a lot of postseason stuff happening even for high school marching band as fall sports kind of winds down at Riverton High School. That's a quick look at your Wolverine weekend reports. Hopefully I've got some more elements loaded and ready to go, including our interview with head coach Mark Lenhart, which I do have queued up for you here in about 5 or 6 minutes. But first, we'll take a look at some of the other games of interest tonight. We'll take a look around Fremont County scores and get you the schedule there. We've got a couple of Fremont County games to look forward to tomorrow with smaller class schools, and we'll run down what's at stake in Class 3A coming up for you, too. It's Riverton and Torrington from Wiseman Field coming at you in about 16 minutes. Again, you're listening to Riverton High School football on 105.1 Jack FM. Streaming video coverage of tonight's game can be found on County 10's YouTube channel.
Kane and Associates CPAs, we serve clients across Fremont County and beyond with top-tier accounting services. From individual taxes to business consulting, our creative and precise team offers tax management, estate planning, and more. You'll find us engaged and meticulous to ensure each client gets personalized guidance. Visit rivertoncpa.com to learn more about our services and how we can help you achieve financial success.
The Tyler Watson State Farm Agency is a proud supporter of Riverton High School Wolverine athletics. We understand the importance of community, and we're excited to be a part of it. As your neighbor, we're here to help you with all your insurance needs. We offer auto, homeowners, renters, business, and life insurance. So stop in and say hi, or give us a call today. The Tyler Watson State Farm Agency will be here for you.
Your home for the defending 3A East champs, 105.1 Jack FM.
Overcast, gloomy nights all around Wyoming, really. There was some snowflakes on the way down, a little bit of drizzle in Torrington a little bit ago, but as of right now, we are dry. There is a steady breeze coming across the field from north to south, and it's just going to be cool and overcast in this one tonight. Temperatures right now in the mid-40s, about 46 degrees from Torrington High School. Taking a look at some games of interest across Wyoming high school football tonight. There is at least one Fremont County score that has gone final. As I refresh here to get that to you. In 1A 9-man, that was Wright knocking off Wyoming Indians 64-6. Coming up at 7 o'clock, Shoshone is hosting Rocky Mountain. That is a 7 o'clock kickoff from Wranglerville. And you've got two Fremont County teams in action tomorrow. Wind River goes to Grable for a 1:30 kickoff. DuBois is hosting Farson Eden for a 2 p.m. kick. DuBois lost barely to Hannah Elk Mountain last week, and they still became ranked. They were not ranked before that game, even despite the tough loss. They are number 5 this week in the WyoPreps.com Coaches and Media 6-man poll. So good for DuBois, and we'll be rooting for the Rams as they take on Farson tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Moving over to Class 2A, a couple of scores coming in here. Final score, number 4 Cokeville has knocked off number 5 Worland in an all-ranked matchup, 22-7. Fourth quarter score, it's, get this, Thermopolis 13, number 1 Mountain View 6. So the top-rated 2A team in a little bit of jeopardy of getting upset right now. Still just a 7-point game, but a good effort by the Thermopolis Bobcats happening right now. One score, one game underway in 3A football. 5 o'clock kickoff with Jackson and Powell there in the second quarter, all knotted up at 7 apiece. 6 o'clock kickoffs tonight. Number 1 Star Valley, they are unbeaten, and they go to Evanston for a 6 p.m. kickoff. Douglas is at Buffalo for a 6 o'clock kickoff. That's the other game with a lot of playoff implications, and I'm very interested to see how Douglas and Buffalo will match up with each other. Rollins is at Lander, that one kicking off at 6 o'clock. Scott Fuller has got the play-by-play of that if you want to find it. That's also available on County 10's YouTube channel. And a 7 o'clock kick tonight from Cody with Green River taking on the number 2 Bronx. 4A games tonight. Big game is number 1 versus number 2, Sheridan and Campbell County. That is a 6 o'clock kickoff. Number 3, Cheyenne East at Rock Springs for a 6 o'clock kickoff. In fact, all these 4A games start at 6. Number 4, Natrona County is at Cheyenne South. Number 5, Kelly Walsh goes to Central, and Thunder Basin is at Laramie. One of the other games that should be very fascinating is in 1A and 9-man. Also, number 1 versus number 2 with Lingle Fort Laramie hosting Pine Bluffs. That game not far from here, about 10 miles away from Torrington in Lingle. So Lingle and Pine Bluffs coming up in just a little bit. We'll do our best to keep you up to date with all of those scores here during our broadcast. The head coach of the Wolverines making his first trip back to Torrington, Mark Lenhart, will be our guest in just about 60 seconds. Countdown to kickoff is on. You are listening to Riverton High School football on 105.1 Jack FM and streaming video of tonight's contest on County 10's YouTube channel.
Who is RE/MAX All-Star Realtors? We're a professional real estate agency where your success is our priority. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or invest, we're here to guide you every step of the way. With unmatched professionalism and a track record of delivering results, we're your trusted partners in real estate. Your success is our top priority. Find your perfect property with RE/MAX All-Star Realtors. Contact us at 307-856-7827 or visit remaxriverton.com.
At Redden Kane & Associates CPAs, we serve clients across Fremont County and beyond with top-tier accounting services. From individual taxes to business consulting, our creative and precise team offers tax management, estate planning, and more. You'll find us engaged and meticulous to ensure each client gets personalized guidance. Visit rivertoncpa.com to learn more about our services and how we can help you achieve financial success.
The Porter's Tailgate Show continues. It's time for a visit with Riverton head coach Mark Lenhart. Here's Jared Anderson.
Well, definitely one of the big storylines coming into this game is Mark Lenhart's return to where his head coaching career began. He coached 8 years at Torrington High School, led this team to 6 consecutive playoff appearances the last 6 years. Here at Torrington High School were all playoff appearances. They were state runners-up 2 times. Just a few moments ago, had the chance to head down to the field and chat with the Riverton head coach. Here's how that conversation would go on the Porter's Tailgate Show. Back on the Porter's Tailgate Show, Mark Lenhart, head coach of the Riverton Wolverines. Coach, familiar place for you. We've talked a lot about this game and the emotions coming into it for you personally. How does it feel to be back here on this field?
It feels weird. I'd say driving in from about, Guernsey on in, it just, you're used to driving the other way, you know what I mean? And so, but when the game starts, it's competition, and this is a big game for both our teams, and I think hopefully we can find a way to win. And we know what kind of opponent we're playing against tonight. A lot of speed, a lot of talent. We're going to have our hands full with they're loaded with 16 seniors on their roster, and this will be a tough environment for our young team to play in. So hopefully we can find a way to just kind of weather that storm early, find a way to move the football if we're on offense, get off the field on D, and settle into the football game and just play.
You've talked a lot about, this coaching staff on the other side. They've obviously done a fantastic job. What do you expect from the Trailblazers here tonight?
Well, when you look at them, I think that one thing that they want to do is they want to spread the field to either attack you with their short passing game, or they want to spread the field to run the football at you. And, the tough part with the Morehouse kid is that he's an excellent thrower and he's an excellent runner. And then Coach Nicolai does a good job of getting them in different Wildcat sets and different things to, give them one extra blocker at the point of attack. And I think their line play has been really underrated. I think that although they're maybe not the biggest kids, they're definitely some of the tougher ones we've played, and they're very, very quick. So we're going to have our hands full in a lot of ways. But I think that, they're going to put 4 and even 5 wide receivers out who are all very talented and can do a lot of things, all the way from the Kramer kid, he'll play some running back, and then, we'll also see a lot from like Hibben and Stahl and Griman. Like they're all good. They got talent up and down their lineup, so it'll be a big challenge for our guys.
Coldest game of the year by far. Doesn't look like we're going to get some precipitation. I was worried about snow at the beginning of the week. Does the weather change anything you do?
No, I don't think so. I think for the most part, it'll be an adjustment for both teams. It is weird going from 60s to 75 degree weather, and you're playing game time temps in the 60s, and then all of a sudden, I bet, with the wind chill right now, we're probably in the high 30s. So that will be an adjustment for both teams. But, I think that at the end of the day, both teams are playing in it. Both teams are playing on this grass surface, and it's going to be whoever plays best and doesn't turn the ball over and makes the most of their opportunities will win.
How's everybody feeling at this point?
Health-wise, we're good. We got a full stable of guys this week, and we've been very fortunate that way this year. So hopefully that can continue on for one more week.
All right, Coach, best of luck, and we'll chat when it's all over.
Thanks, Jared. Appreciate it.
He is the head coach of the Riverton Wolverines, Mark Lenhart. Appreciate his time as always. We're just about ready for the opening kickoff here, number 3 versus number 4, Riverton and Torrington. We will get you the starting lineups and the opening kick right after this on 105.1 Jack FM and County 10's YouTube channel.
Electric are your trusted electrical contractors in Lander. With over 30 years of experience, we excel in light and heavy commercial construction, residential remodeling, and service work. Our licensed electricians use only quality materials and are committed to meeting your construction schedules. For professional electrical services at competitive prices, choose Boyle Electric. Give your place's electrical wiring the touch of excellence. Call 307-332-8139.
I'm John Shade, your Edward Jones financial advisor. Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement of our young athletes from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of the Lander Tigers on KOVE. Call John Shade or stop by my office at 824 West Main Street for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Rehab's founding principle on you is evident from your first visit to the last. Our practice model ensures treatment as you deserve, a private one-on-one session with a licensed therapist the entire visit, every visit. All therapists hold advanced credentialing, including 2 certified hand therapists, an orthopedic clinical specialist, an MDT therapist, as well as pelvic floor and pregnancy rehab offerings. With over 100 years of combined experience between our 7 clinicians, Elevate is your ticket to health. Find us in Lander or DuBois and visit our website or Facebook page. Choose Elevate Rehab to elevate your outcomes.
At Eyes on Fremont, we know that good vision is about more than just seeing clearly. That's why we're dedicated to providing expert eye care for the whole family. From children's exams to contacts, LASIK to glaucoma treatment, we're here to help. We accept most insurance plans, and our experienced team will make sure you feel right at home. Schedule an appointment today at 111 South Broadway in Riverton, or give us a call at 307-856-9000. Visit WyomingEyes.net to learn more.
Go Big Red! 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 Here we go! You know! Let's
go! Wolverine football is on the air. It's time for kickoff. Kick it! Here's the voice of Riverton Sports, Jared Anderson.
And a very good Friday night to you. We are set to go from Torrington High School, Riverton and Torrington, 3A East Conference battle. Key game, lot of jockeying for playoff position on the line here tonight. Both teams hoping to host a playoff game. It's in the air. Holden Hackett has it off the tee, returned by Caden Arnold out across the 35. He's tackled at the 37 as he brings it across the 35-yard line. That's where the Wolverines will start out. Decent field position here to start the game. Again, Torrington won the toss, deferred to the second half. Riverton takes the football, and they are attacking to the north. Riverton in their away white uniforms, trimmed in cardinal red and black. Torrington in their home maroon tops, maroon pants, and white helmets. Pitches to Saltzgaver. Hunter's got blockers on the right side. He will plow forward for a healthy first down gain of 7 yards. Riverton likes those pitch plays, try to get Saltzgaver a little wide, and if they can get a blocker or two in front. That is where Saltzgaver has made a whole lot of hay. He's averaging over 100 yards per game on the ground. Kind of the do-it-all guy. Kicker, defensive back, kick returner at times. 3 in the backfield for Riverton. They'll give it to Gattenbein on the shotgun snap. Blake, designed quarterback keeper. He's going to go off right tackle. Will cross midfield, pick up the Riverton first down. He's got 5 on the designed quarterback keeper, and they're into Torrington territory at the 48-yard line. A little bit of a different feel, different look to our broadcast tonight as we settle in to the press box for the first time this season. We'll apologize for a couple of things here in a moment as Blake will pitch it to Saltzgaver. Saltzgaver tries the left side. That isn't going to do anything. Drew Kramer was there. Mac Hibben. Landry Griman also gets the credit there as first in there to make the tackle. Loss of 1, second down and 11. There's going to be a couple of visibility issues in the press box on the opposite side of the field. There also might be a glare from where we're at, so bear with us. Blake, 3 in the backfield, pitch it to Saltzgaver. Saltzgaver started left, he'll go back right. Not a lot of room, trying to get back to the original line of scrimmage. And he's got a couple. It's going to be 3rd and 9, maybe 3rd and 10. About 2 minutes old here from Torrington High School. No score on the Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard. Jared Anderson, Jason Peterson with you. Riverton football at the Torrington 48-yard line. And a big 3rd and 10 early. Wolverines will send 1 to the right, 2 to the left, 2 in the backfield with Blake. Blake will hesitate. Now he's just going to tuck it and go up the middle. He picks up about 6 on 3rd and 10, maybe 7. So 4th and 3 will be an interesting decision for Coach Lenhart. We've seen him go in this territory quite a bit this season, but still 3 yards away from the line to gain. makes it a little more interesting. Riverton will bunch everybody up tight together. 3 stand behind Blake, and he's going to get him to jump offside. Gattenbein has been so good with that cadence, and no bigger time than on a 4th and 3 gets him to jump. That's going to move the chains. First down for Riverton. That'll move the ball forward to the Torrington 36-yard line. Again, opening drive of the game. Riverton started from their own 37. Caden Arnold with a nice return on a pretty short kick, and Riverton continues the drive. Some different looks in the backfield for Riverton. They'll send 3 back there again. Blake's going to quarterback keep it to the right side, and he's got 6 on first down. So a couple of plays went backward, and Saltzgaver had 1 for only a gain of 1, but Riverton's been pretty productive with the running games, especially Saltzgaver's first couple of carries, and now Blake with those quarterback keepers. Yet to see a pass, and we might see both of these teams keep it on the ground a little more than we're used to with some weather conditions coming into play, although not nearly as bad as we were worried about to start the week. Saltzgaver lines up in the backfield with Blake now. Blake going to run behind Saltzgaver, try to bounce it out to the right side. He's got plenty of room for a first down, it appears. Needed 3, picks up 4 or 5. Sticks continue to move for Riverton. Still no passing attempts for the Wolverines, but they're getting it done on the ground and chewing up some first quarter clock, doing it. 7:45 remaining first quarter of play. Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard at 0s, first drive of the game. I want to say hello to Bill, Trish and James Thorpe, and Becky, all checking in on our County 10 YouTube channel. Appreciate you guys being here. Let us know where you're watching from, what you're up to on a chilly Friday night. Love to interact with you. Direct snap comes to Saltzgaver. Hunter was back there lined up in the quarterback spot, and Saltzgaver, with the designed keeper, will march forward for 5 yards. So 2nd and medium for Riverton coming up. Ball is resting at the Torrington 20. 3 in the backfield again for Riverton. Totally different offensive looks. They've got kind of that Lander-style T formation going on with Blake in the shotgun and 3 with him. Gattenbein, another keeper off the right side. He's got 6, and the sticks will move again. So he's down to the 14, and it's 1st and 10 for Riverton again. Wolverines marching forward, have not thrown a pass yet. 5.5 minutes have elapsed here on the opening drive of the game. Receiver comes to either side, 2 in the backfield. Cox will go in motion. Blake fakes the pitch. Now he's going to run right. He's got a lot of space. First down, angling toward the goal line. Diving across, he is in. Touchdown, Riverton on the opening drive again. Riverton started at their own 36. Riverton had troubles in the first quarter up until last week. Hadn't produced a lot of points. Last week, they put 21 first quarter points up on Lander. Riverton will take their first possession again this week. And this time they go 63 yards. Gattenbein picks it up off the turf. Great job by Blake to hold the football as Saltzgaver will boot it through the uprights. And with 6:08 remaining first quarter, Riverton strikes first. It's Wolverine 7, Trailblazers 0. Back in 60 seconds on Jack FM and County 10's YouTube channel.
To Fremont Chevrolet GMC Riverton, where we exceed your expectations and deliver the best service possible. Located on Federal in Riverton, we're here to make local car shopping fun again. Explore our wide selection of new and used Chevrolet and GMC vehicles. As truck and trailering experts, we offer a variety of options tailored to your needs. Experience exceptional customer service and competitive prices. Visit our website at FremontChevyGMCRiverton.com to find your next vehicle today.
Myers Gambles is your one-stop shop for furniture, mattresses, and appliances in Lander, Wyoming. We have an unbeatable selection of furniture for your living room, bedroom, and dining room. Plus, we have the latest trends in home furnishings. Our mattresses are comfortable and affordable, and our appliances are built to last. Whether you're looking for a new TV, sofa, or refrigerator, we have the perfect finish, style, and function for your home. Visit us at 420 Main Street in Lander, or check out our website, landergambles.com.
Watch the Wolverines on the County 10 YouTube page.
Well, that's exactly what you want if you're a Wolverine fan. Good opening drive of the ball game. They march at 63 yards, no throws, 5 first downs, and you'll remember that key 4th and 3 Riverton lined up for, and they were drawn offside. Hunter's going to boot this one to about the 8-yard line, a shorter than usual Hunter Saltzgaver kick. It is corralled by Landry Griman, who takes it, looks like just across the 30-yard line to the Torrington. Well, they're going to put it right at the 30. I was about ready to give them the 31. They're going to mark it at Torrington's own 30-yard line as Ryan Morehouse, the senior quarterback, trots onto the field. First time we're seeing the Torrington offense. Halfway through the first quarter, 6:01 remaining. Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard shows Riverton on top, 7-0. Got to get that changed on your graphic. There we go. Fake it to Brady. Now Morehouse rolling to his left. He's got Griman. Pass complete. Griman is out over the 50. Big pickup on the first play of the game inside of the Riverton 40-yard line all the way down to about the 37. Landry Griman, junior wide receiver, with a large pickup. It's a gain of 33 on the first play of the game for Torrington's offense. Morehouse will stand in the shotgun, one in the backfield. Receiver to the right and 2 to the left. Fake the handoff. Now Morehouse going to keep it. Bounces it off the left side. Lot of space over there. Now finally a Riverton DB comes up and makes a tackle, but after a gain of about 7, Saltzgaver is there to prevent the first down. We'll call it 2nd and 4 for Torrington. Colby Sandusky checks in, gives Nathaniel Stoll a high five on his way out. Run down these starters for you here as soon as I have a chance to settle in, catch my breath. Riverton tried to sub a late guy onto the field, and I think we might have a timeout. Officials stop play. Now they're just going to let that defensive substitution match up with the offensive substitution. Carlisle Minner onto the field for Riverton's D-line. Give the handoff to Sandusky. Sandusky tries the left side. He's going to be close to the first down, but I think about a yard short. So 3rd and 1, first third down for the Trailblazers forthcoming. Torrington with the football at the Riverton 29. That big 33-yard pass to Landry Griman puts them in Riverton territory on the first play from scrimmage, and now staring at a 3rd and 1. Full house backfield. Direct snap to somebody other than the quarterback. Is that Kramer? That is Kramer, who gets real close, and the official eyeballs it, says first down. The official said first down. The chain crew has not moved. They've got 4th down. Now we might be looking at a measurement. I haven't had a measurement all year. I'm excited to actually see the old school chains come across. I've complained about this all year, that this never happens anymore. And the chains will come out. We've got the tension to wait to see if it's a first down or not. And they're going to be just a couple inches short. So 4th and inches coming up for the Trailblazers from the Riverton 28. Feels like definitely territory where you would think about going for it, most likely. Coach Steinmetz sends his offense back out there. They'll send 2 receivers out to the left side. Morehouse going to keep it up the middle. He's got the first down and a couple of more. No problem at all, picking up 4th and inches, and the Torrington drive continues at 3:55 remaining first quarter. Riverton on top of the Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard, 7-0. Was Blake Gattenbein off the right side from 14 yards out, capping off Riverton's first drive of the game. And now Morehouse stands in the gun, twins to the right side, lone receiver out to the left, Brady with him in the backfield. Morehouse will dance around, try to pick a hole, did a good job of being patient, but Riverton's defenders also did a nice job sealing the gaps, and it's a gain of 1 on first down. So 2nd and 9, straight ahead, ball just behind the 25 of Riverton. Again, we'll keep you up to date with those other 3A games, most of them just kicking off. Jackson and Powell were tied at 7s. That was a 5 o'clock start. Trips to the right, one to the left for Morehouse, who stands in the gun. Brady with him in the backfield. They'll hand it to Nunu Brady. Brady again ducking and diving, trying to find some room on the right side. Picks a spot and will pick up a couple, but a nice job again by those Riverton defenders on the left side, stretching it out. Caden Liebricht, Aaron Gonzalez, Ryan Cox, part of that defensive front for Riverton. And it's 3rd and 7 for the Trailblazers. Three to the right initially. Now 1 comes in motion. We'll go 2 by 2. Morehouse under a lot of pressure. Hit as he throws. He had a guy open. That was Mac Hibben, who came all the way across the field, was wide open, but good pressure. Caden Liebricht and Ryan Cox. And unfortunately for Torrington, they were unable to connect because that might have gone to the house. Yeah, it looked like Mac Hibben made a nice cut, fooled Gattenbein which way he was going to go. 4th and 7, big play in the first quarter. Trips to the right, 1 to the left. Brady in the backfield with Morehouse. Morehouse slaps his hands. Now we'll air it out in the flat to Brady. Brady's unable to come up with it, though. Might have had his eyes upfield, and Riverton's going to turn it over on downs. Ball will be at their own 23, and the Riverton defense comes up with a hold. Appreciate everybody back in Fremont County watching along with us. Say hello to Kylie. Saying wish we were there. Go Gattenbein. Rooting for Blake again. Bill says keep it up, boys. Watching from Riverton. Say hi to Kristen. Go Big Red. That's Hunter Rieman's mom. Hunter said a really nice year. One of those guys that I haven't worked into the broadcast a ton, but means a bunch to this team. Right side pitch to Saltzgaver. Hunter will take on some contact early and keep moving the pile. Looked like he was going to be stood up after only a yard or two, but he keeps moving things forward. Pick up a 5 on first down. And I want to say hi to Cassandra, saying good job Wolverine defense, watching my son Caden from home, Caden Arnold. Appreciate everybody being here cheering on the Wolverines with us. 2nd and 5, Gattenbein will keep it again, and Riverton liking to go to that right side on the ground here so far. Picks up 3, 3rd and 2, facing Riverton with 1:10 remaining first quarter. It's Riverton 7, Torrington 0. Riverton taking it 63 yards on their first possession. Blake ran it from 14 yards out. Riverton forced Torrington to turn it over on downs, their first possession. Blake in the shotgun. Might be snapped to somebody else. Cannot see in that pile. Whomever it is going to be driven backward and not pick up the first down. Nope, that was Blake. Formation just kind of looked funky with everybody bunched up a little bit back there. And again, Riverton facing a 4th and short, 4th and 2. Clock at 20 seconds in the first quarter. Ball at Riverton's own 32-yard line. Riverton taking their time in the huddle. Might just let this first quarter come to an end if they can. Looks like that's what they're going to do. So, first quarter will expire from Wiseman Field, and the official dropped a flag. I'm not sure if they're going to get the delay or we get into the first quarter first. Officials are going to get together. It looks like the first quarter is going to come to an end before that penalty, but we'll let you know exactly after the timeouts. It is Riverton 7, Torrington 0 at the end of 1. Back with more Wolverine football on 105.1 Jack FM and County 10's YouTube channel.
Myers Gambles is your one-stop shop for furniture, mattresses, and appliances in Lander, Wyoming. We have an unbeatable selection of furniture for your living room, bedroom, and dining room. Plus, we have the latest trends in home furnishings. Our mattresses are comfortable and affordable, and our appliances are built to last. Whether you're looking for a new TV, sofa, or refrigerator, we have the perfect finish, style, and function for your home. Visit us at 420 Main Street in Lander, or check out our website, landergambles.com.
Welcome to Haskell Furniture and Flooring, now open in Riverton. Discover a huge variety of top brands like Ashley, Tempur-Pedic, Serta, Lazy Boy, and more. Our showroom is filled with stylish and comfortable furniture for every room. Come visit us at 2210 North Federal and transform your home today. Explore the exceptional quality and unbeatable prices we offer. Visit HaskellFurnitureandFlooring.com to learn more and start living in style.
Proud to support the Wolverines and Lady Wolverines. We are County10.com.
Riverton on top of Torrington 7-0 as we start the second quarter. Riverton's got a 4th and 2. They're going to come out here in the second quarter, going to go for it. It looks like Blake is under center, 3 in the backfield. They'll pitch it to Saltzgaver. Saltzgaver trying to get wide left, and he is going to be very close. Riverton pointing like they got it. Torrington jumping around like he is stopped short. Early gamble by Coach Lenhart and the Wolverines from their own 32 going on 4th and 2. And the officials eyeballing it a long way across the field. We might get our second measurement. I think they're going to bring the chains all the way across. They are. This is about as far across the field as you can go for the chain crew. Getting their steps in early. First play of the second quarter. Big roll of the dice by Riverton offensively. Pitched it to Saltzgaver, needed 2, and either way, it's going to be really close, and he did not get it. Torrington celebrates, turnover on downs. Torrington takes over in really good shape. Ball at the Riverton 33, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Not surprised by that decision if it's deep into the game and it means a lot, but little surprised first play of the second quarter. Go 2 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left for Ryan Morehouse. Nunu Brady is the lone setback. Ryan will go under center. Ryan, 5-step drop, plants at the 40, will lob it into the end zone. Toss-up will fall incomplete. That was a 50-50 ball. Hunter with a nice play to defend and break up the pass. Almost thought he had an opportunity to camp under there for an interception. Morehouse, one of the best quarterbacks in all of Wyoming high school football statistically this year, certainly in 3A, has done a really nice job with a full cast of wide receivers. This Torrington team, again, has been fantastic moving the football all season so far. Just those two out-of-state games that they've struggled in. They'll hand it off to Brady. He'll try the right side. And Nunu will pick up 3. Liebricht there first. Again, Liebricht, Gonzalez, Ryan Cox, Dane Cox on that Riverton defensive line. Tyree Harris, Aiden Sanchez, Jackson Larson, Peyton Larson, trying to pick out some of the defenders on the field. Here is 3rd and 7. Hand it to Brady. Brady will try to go wide to the left side. Nice pursuit by Riverton after a little bit of forward momentum for Nunu. That was a great play. Braden Martin and Clay Sheets both giving hustle. Pickup of a couple for Brady, and it'll bring up 4th and medium for Torrington. So good pursuit there defensively on the edge for Riverton, and it's 4th and 5 from the Riverton 28. Torrington, no hesitation. They're going to go for this too. Be big if Riverton could get off the field after handing him the football in really good position. Trips to the right, one to the left. Brady stands in the backfield with Morehouse. Ryan looking to his left, fires. He's got a man, and it's caught by Drew Kramer. Kramer's got enough for the first down inside of the 20, knocked out of bounds at the 19. Quick strike. Good pass again by Ryan Morehouse, and this time the Trailblazers convert on 4th down, so 1 for 2 on 4th down attempts. We've played almost 2 minutes of second quarter action. Again, Riverton on top of Torrington, 7-0 on the Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard. 2-by-2 they go. Tight end will set up on the right side. They'll give it to Kramer on a jet sweep. Kramer with a flag flying in, try to hurdle a guy, picks up a couple more yards. He's got 6 or 7, but let's check the flag thrown in the Torrington backfield. Can just barely pick up that official's mic, who says block in the back, going to send Torrington backward to the 30-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 20 now for the Blazers. Morehouse out of the gun. He's got Brady off his left hip. 3 to the left side, 1 to the right. Morehouse plenty of time, setting up a little pass to the flat to Brady. Brady's got a lot of space inside the 10, knocked out of bounds at the 5. First down, Torrington on a 1st and 20. He's going to pick up 23 yards as the ball marked at the 7 where he was pushed out of bounds. So 1st and goal, Torrington, with 9:39 remaining second quarter. Trailblazers took over at the Riverton 33 after Riverton went for it on 4th and 2. And they're hoping to even things up. Morehouse take it up the middle. He's to the 5, continues to fight forward inside of the 5, down close to the goal line. They'll mark him down at about the 2, between the 2 and the 1. Second and goal facing the Trailblazers. And Torrington Last time they've lost to a Wyoming opponent was last September. Morehouse will hand it off to his running back who marches forward. That's Colby Sandusky, the junior in the backfield that time, and he is easily into the end zone from 2 yards out. Touchdown Torrington. We're a PAT away from a tie game. Holden Hackett will be on for the extra point. 16 of 20 on PATs so far this season. Hold is down and is blocked. Ryan Cox again. How many special teams plays can Ryan Cox make? He's certainly one of the taller guys on the field with a giant wingspan, but he has blocked a punt. He's blocked at least one kick before that, and now he's blocked an extra point. Ryan Cox, the block party. I don't know, we got to come up with some kind of a blocking nickname for Ryan, but PAT no good, and Riverton will hang on to the lead, but a Trailblazer touchdown. So your score on the Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard goes Riverton 7, Torrington 6. Want to thank our friends at Wyoming Catholic College, proud to cheer on our local athletes. Your dedication on and off the field is admirable. Find them online at wyomingcatholic.edu, a Lander institution. And thanks to Perfect Power Electric in Lander, supporting our athletes on and off the field. Give Perfect Power a call for your electric needs. They're at 332-7184. Again, that's Perfect Power Electric. Hackett has it on the tee. Clay Sheets, Caden Arnold back deep to receive for Riverton. It's actually Eric Smith back there this time. It will come to Sheets on a bounce. Sheets does a nice job fielding it, kind of an awkward bounce, but he picks it up and carries it over the 30-yard line, and that's where Riverton will start right at about their own 30. Say hello to Allison saying, go Big Red, keep up the good work. Go get him, Blake. Say hello to Jason Peterson, checking in about 2 feet to my left here in Torrington. Our camera operator also chatting with us on our YouTube stream. And Jenny says, go Big Red, watching number 33, go Braden. Braden Martin with a good start already. Bill saying good block to Ryan Cox as well. It's definitely one of those things where you think, okay, it's a PAT, so you might still be a little deflated if you're Riverton because you give up the touchdown as the run from Saltzgaver goes for 3, 2nd and 7. But in a game like this, those are the little things that matter. Looking back to the Buffalo 16-15 win where Riverton affected 2 extra point attempts, 1 on the kick, 1 on the 2-point attempt. And you just, at least on paper, get the feeling that this game could come down to those little things. Fake the jet sweep to Larson. Blake's going to take it forward. He's got 6 and is real close to the sticks. I think they're going to give him the first down. They are. Nice fake. Sold by Jackson Larson and Blake Gattenbein. Blake with the wheels. Some light drizzle earlier in the day. We are dry currently, but there is a steady breeze north to south. Kicked off at about 46 degrees. We're expecting to finish this one in the 30s. Wind chill already in the 30s. Tight formation again, everybody in tight for Blake. Gattenbein will roll to his left, looking to throw for the first time tonight. Goes all the way across the field to Dane Cox. Great find by Gattenbein, who got knocked on his back. Dane hauls it in. He's got a first down, gain of 16 for Gattenbein to Dane Cox. Goes for 16, but Blake threw that horizontally across the field for quite a ways there. Riverton marches into Torrington territory on the completion. They're at the 43-yard line. Saltzgaver comes in motion. They'll fake it to him. Now Blake going to take it again. Blake, little stutter step up the middle. He's got 7, maybe 8. Diving close to the 35. I gave him 8. They're going to give him 10. First down, Riverton. That shows what I know. So Blake picks up just enough yardage for a first down. Flags fly before we can start this one. Blake was going to pitch it to Saltzgaver directly behind him, but I think Riverton's going to back it up 5 yards on the penalty. That'll be encroachment on the defense. And normally they would let that go and give Riverton the opportunity at the play, but could have been some contact with the defensive lineman, I guess, first. So Riverton, 1st and 5 now from the Torrington 28. Blake's got 2 to the right, 1 to the left, looking to throw. We'll give it to Saltzgaver in the flat. Hunter will turn it into a positive, but not much more than a yard or 2 before he's knocked out of bounds on the Riverton sideline. Give him 2 on the completion. Blake now 2 for 2 throwing the football. Dane Cox with one of them. Hunter Saltzgaver with the other, and it's 2nd and 3 midway through the second quarter. Riverton on top of Torrington 7-6. Both teams with a touchdown. Ryan Cox had the blocked extra point for Riverton. Wolverines will come set, send Dane Cox in motion, left to right across the formation. Blake fake the pitch to Saltzgaver. Now he's going to try to take it left side, and he's going to go backward. Nunu Brady and Landry Griman with excellent pursuit defensively for the Trailblazers. So 2nd and 3 turns into 3rd and 4. Blazer fans making some noise in front of us here at Wiseman Field. Saltzgaver comes in motion. They'll give it to Hunter on a jet sweeps. He's got a first down and more. Hunter is going to keep his legs churning before he's finally tackled after a pickup of 8 or 9. Hunter Saltzgaver will allow the chains to be moved again, and that Riverton offense continues to eat clock and move the chains. .440 remaining second quarter. Blake will send trips to the right. Blake going to run to the left with all those receivers on the other side. Blake's got a step on the left side. Flag flies in. Gattenbein had plenty for a first down, but we will check this flag on the Blake running play. Riverton will conclude their regular season a week from tonight at Rollins. May be able to hear through our crowd mic that was a hold on Riverton. It was a nice run by Blake that will be wiped off of the stat sheet, and it's now 1st and 14. Spot foul there. Ball at the Torrington 17, and before we can get this play, Riverton's called their first time out of the ball game. So 4:14 remaining second quarter. It is Riverton 7, Torrington 6 on the Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard. First quarter, Riverton got a 14-yard run from Blake Gattenbein. Put them on the scoreboard first. Then at the 8:54 mark of the second quarter was Colby Sandusky from 2 yards out, scoring for Torrington. Extra point was blocked by Ryan Cox, though. That's why we're at 7-6. Riverton on the move at Torrington's 21. Holding call has forced a 1st and 14 for Riverton, though. Say thank you to our friends at the Wyoming Department of Transportation. They remind you wearing seatbelts saves lives. Buckle up every trip, every time, and stay in the game. Fremont Chevrolet GMC providing our scoreboard updates. They're supporting our Fremont County athletes. Your hard work and dedication doesn't go unnoticed at Fremont Chevrolet GMC. They're here for you every step of the way. 1401 North Federal in Riverton.
Thank you to Gary Glass and the THS Pep Band. Please make sure you stick around and watch their performance at halftime. No pressure, Gary.
Bunched formation again. Blake under center will pitch it to Saltzgaver. Hunter trying to use those blockers on the right side. Now spins and cuts it back the other direction. Picks up 5, maybe 6. So makes up some of that penalty yardage. Nice individual effort from Hunter, which we're used to seeing as Riverton fans. He's got a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down and 8. Again, I'll warn you that our camera might have a little bit of visibility issues on this end zone. Jason Peterson doing an excellent job doing what he can, but I'll try my best to describe it to you. If we miss anything, hand it off to Saltzgaver. Hunter will try the left side. He's got a gain of 2. And it's going to be 3rd and medium, about 3rd and 6 for Riverton as the football now at the 13-yard line. Thanks to former voice of the Wolverines, John Gabrielson, for his contribution. Cowbells ringing from Torrington. Fans making noise on 3rd and 6. Clock inside of 3 minutes, second quarter. Blake stands in the shotgun. One in motion for the Wolverines. Blake will automatically roll to his right side. Wanted to tuck it for a moment, then fires it over the head of Clay Sheets. Wanted Sheets in the corner of the end zone, but fired it a little too hard, and it's 4th and 6 from the 13, and it looks like a personnel change. We might get a Hunter Saltzgaver field goal.
This is where they're going to see the...
Ball spotted at the 20-yard line. Saltzgaver left hash. An attempt of 30. Will boot it low. I think that went under the crossbar. It is no good. And Torrington will hold. Uncharacteristic miss from Hunter Saltzgaver. We saw one of those in the Lander game. It did get over the crossbar, but where the trajectory was low. I don't know if something was off there. Trying to look at the replay. Blake had the snap a little bit high, but came off of the foot kind of weird from Hunter, perhaps, and ultimately doesn't get the air under it. So with 2:32 remaining second quarter, Torrington takes the football back over 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Morehouse stands in the gun. 2 running backs to either side had to jump for the football, able to field it nicely. Braden Martin crashes into the play to limit the yardage from the Torrington running back. That's Sandusky again. Colby Sandusky and Brady Nunu have been back there. Sandusky will march forward, though, for a gain of 5 after that contact. Morehouse in the shotgun. 2 in the backfield with him. Receiver to either side. Clock inside at 2 minutes. Ryan slaps his hands. Now he's going to tuck it and go. Right up the middle is corralled by a Riverton defensive lineman. That's Ryan Cox. Nice job shooting in there. Couple of yards on the run. It's going to be 3rd and short, about 3rd and a yard for Morehouse and the Trailblazers. Torrington with all 3 of their timeouts. 90 seconds to play first half. Riverton on top of Torrington 7-6. Torrington will send twins to the right, one to the left, two in the backfield again with Morehouse. Ryan trying to bounce it off left tackle, now tries to cut back against the grain, and he's going to get the first down, but not much more. A swarm of Wolverines comes in after Ryan's able to pick up 2. Unfortunately for Riverton, they only needed 1, so chains move, ball out to Torrington's own 32-yard line. Clock at 1 minute. Still all 3 timeouts for Coach Steinmetz. Shotgun snap. Lots of time for Morehouse. Now he's going to run to his right, being chased by Dane Cox now. Morehouse will finally set his feet. Want a home run ball. It's picked off. Taken away by the Wolverines at their own 35.
Morehouse with a deep throw. Intercepted by Trimmer. First down.
Caden Arnold is there to take it away. Caden Arnold with the interception for Riverton at their own 35-yard line. Boy, Caden has stepped up defensively when they've needed him to. That's his second interception of the year. One of the leading defensive point guys for this Riverton squad. Gattenbein quickly on the field, throws to his left side, hauled in by Larson. And that's a pickup of 6. So 37 seconds remaining in the half. Riverton football is now at their own 40, and it's 2nd and 4 after the Peyton Larson completed pass. Trailblazer going to jump offside. That nose tackle spot, it looked like, slamming into the Riverton offensive line, and that's, I think, going to give Riverton a first down on the penalty. If it doesn't, it's going to be real close. It should be, I think, a first down. The officials might talk about it. Now they're going to say first down.
Yeah.
Say hello to Brandy watching on our County 10 YouTube channel, saying watching Carlisle and Daniel from Riverton, go Big Red. Our buddy Bruce Tippett's Vernal, Utah, former Riverton sports writer, saying go Wolverines and go BYU. I don't know about the second part of that, Bruce. The official's going to discuss this. Not sure if the penalty yardage gets them a first down or not. And they will finally say first down. Ball at Riverton's 44. Gattenbein out of the gun, going to run it to the left side. Blake's got a lot of space into Torrington territory, is forced out of bounds as he crosses the 45-yard line with still 30 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So a minute or so ago of game time was hoping from a Riverton perspective, you just want to prevent Torrington from scoring, and now Wolverines trying to march at least into Hunter Saltzgaver range. Ball at the Trailblazer 43. Riverton with 2 timeouts. Trips to the right, 1 to the left. Saltzgaver in the backfield. Blake goes low to field to snap. Pumps now will fire into a lot of traffic, and that's picked off. Taken away by Mac Hibben. Hibben's got it for the Trailblazers. Returns it across the 30-yard line. So dueling long passes that get picked off for both quarterbacks, and it's Blazer football with 17 seconds remaining, second quarter now. Wanted Dane Cox down the left side and double covered So we'll see what Coach Steinmetz wants to do at his own 31-yard line. He's got Ryan in the shotgun. Give is to Brady. Brady will be corralled after he picks up 5. Conservative play call there, and I think time's going to expire in the first half. So both teams with a touchdown. The difference so far, a Ryan Cox blocked PAT. 7-6. Riverton leads on the Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard. We have reached the intermission. Coming up at the halftime show, we'll recap the scoring for you. That won't take very long. Only got a couple of things to tell you about. And we'll also check some scores around 3A football. We'll see if we can find some other scores from across the state to pique our interest that we'll tell you about as well. The Buckle Up for Life Wyoming halftime show coming at you thanks to the Wyoming Department of Transportation again. At the break, it's Riverton 7, Torrington 0. We're back in just a couple of minutes. You are listening to the Wolverines on 105.1 Jack FM, watching along with us on County 10's YouTube channel.
Electric are your trusted electrical contractors in Lander. With over 30 years of experience, we excel in light and heavy commercial construction, residential remodeling, and service work. Our licensed electricians use only quality materials and are committed to meeting your construction schedules. For professional electrical services at competitive prices, choose Boyle Electric. Give your place's electrical wiring the touch of excellence. Call 307-332-8139.
I'm John Shade, your Edward Jones financial advisor. Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement of our young athletes from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of the Lander Tigers on KOVE. Call John Shade or stop by my office at 824 West Main Street for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Elevate Rehab's founding principle on you is evident from your first visit to the last. Our practice model ensures treatment as you deserve, a private one-on-one session with a licensed therapist the entire visit, every visit. All therapists hold advanced credentialing, including 2 certified hand therapists, an orthopedic clinical specialist, an MDT therapist, as well as pelvic floor and pregnancy rehab offerings. With over 100 years of combined experience between our 7 clinicians, Elevate is your ticket to health. Find us in Lander or DuBois and visit our website or Facebook page. Choose Elevate Rehab to elevate your outcomes.
At Eyes on Fremont, we know that good vision is about more than just seeing clearly. That's why we're dedicated to providing expert eye care for the whole family. From children's exams to contacts, LASIK to glaucoma treatment, we're here to help. We accept most insurance plans, and our experienced team will make sure you feel right at home. Schedule an appointment today at 111 South Broadway in Riverton, or give us a call at 307-856-9000. Visit WyomingEyes.net to learn more.
Welcome to Haskell Furniture and Flooring, now open in Riverton. Discover a huge variety of top brands like Ashley, Tempur-Pedic, Serta, Lazy Boy, and more. Our showroom is filled with stylish and comfortable furniture for every room. Come visit us at 2210 North Federal and transform your home today. Explore the exceptional quality and unbeatable prices we offer. Visit HaskellFurnitureandFlooring.com to learn more and start living in style.
We are Maven. We focus on the fundamentals, clean, simple designs with the very best modern materials and technologies. We refuse to compromise our mountain town roots to follow the well-worn path to $1. We choose instead to make game-changing gear and use it in the places and pursuits that inspire us every day. We are Maven, a company focused on the design and creation of innovative products for and by the modern outdoorsman.
Halftime coverage is made possible by the Wyoming Department of Transportation, reminding you to buckle up every trip, every time.
Welcome you into the Wyoming Department of Transportation Buckle Up for Life Wyoming halftime show. Riverton on top of Torrington, narrowly 7-6 here at the break. YDOT reminds you to buckle up every trip, every time. It's a simple message. Seatbelts save lives. No matter how short or far your drive is across Wyoming, buckle up every trip, every time. Taking a look at scoring in this one, like I said, not going to take very long. Just 2 touchdowns to tell you about. Riverton struck first on their first possession of the game. 6:08 remaining first quarter was Blake Gattenbein ultimately from 14 yards out to run it into the end zone. Puts Riverton up 7-0 after Hunter Saltzgaver's PAT. Riverton took that first drive of the game 63 yards. They did not throw a pass. They converted 5 first downs on the ground, and the key play there was 4th and 3, and Blake gets him to jump offside for one of those 5 first downs. So nearly a 6 minutes possession for Riverton results in points, putting them up 7-0. That was the score at the end of the first quarter. Then Torrington would find the end zone. Riverton went for it ultimately on 4th and 2 from their own 32-yard line. Did not get it. Turned the football over to the Trailblazers in really good starting position, and that was the drive that Torrington scored on with 8:54 remaining second quarter. Colby Sandusky ran it from 2 yards out. PAT, though, was blocked. Ryan Cox, with that long wingspan, got another blocked kick, and that's the difference in this one so far, 7-6 on the Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard. Again, a lot at stake in this game. The winner of this one is basically, there's a lot that can happen, but the winner of this one basically for sure clinches a playoff spot and will be in much better position to host a playoff game in round 1. That said, nothing is completely official. I think Torrington, if they were to win, could wrap up hosting a game. I'm pretty certain of that. Riverton still got a little bit up in the air even if they were to win this game, but they would move a lot closer to having a home game in week 1 of the playoffs, which would be a huge thing for both of these teams. And both of these teams trying to still win the 3A East. A lot of bragging rights there. I know you want to have an opportunity at Cody and Star Valley and try to go win a state championship ultimately, but winning the 3A East is attainable for both of these teams. So a lot at stake in this one as we move forward. Taking a look at some of the other 3A games across the state going on tonight. In the third quarter, Powell leads Jackson 21-7. That game kicked off an hour before us. So deep into the third quarter there, Powell up 2 touchdowns on the Bronx. Number 1, Star Valley getting a game so far out of Evanston. Second quarter, Star Valley does lead Evanston 21-14. It's second quarter in Buffalo. Douglas and Buffalo are scoreless. Defensive slugfest happening there. Just got the update from Lander broadcaster Scott Fuller that just before halftime from Bill Bush Memorial Stadium, Lander leads Rollins 34-0. So Lander with a convincing first half and looking to stay alive in the playoff hunt there with a win. A Rollins loss would eliminate them from any playoff contention, and that is where Riverton will be at a week from tonight to conclude their regular season. Some 4A scores of interest in the second quarter. Number 1, Sheridan on top of number 2, Campbell County, 21-0. It's number 3, Cheyenne East leading Rock Springs, 14-6. Number 4, Natrona blanking Cheyenne South, 21-0. Central leads number 5, Kelly Walsh, 14-7 in the second quarter, and Thunder Basin on top of Laramie in the second, 20-0. Mentioned for our Fremont County audience earlier this afternoon, Wright took care of Wyoming Indians 64-6. Got that big game going on in Lingle, just a few miles away from us down here in Torrington, with number 1 Lingle Fort Laramie battling number 2 Pine Bluffs. Right now, the Hornets of Pine Bluffs High School have a 14-13 lead over Lingle. Shoshone and Rocky Mountain about to kick off about 3 minutes from now at Shoshone High School, and then you've got 2 Fremont County teams in action tomorrow. Wind River goes to Grable for a 1:30 kickoff, and DuBois will host Farson Eaton at 2 o'clock in the high country. Hopefully less smoky in DuBois this week after the Pack Trail fire, getting a little bit of snowfall on it here over the last few hours. Hope everybody back in Fremont County having a warm, safe evening. Appreciate all of you joining us on our County 10 YouTube channel, including Cassandra rooting for Caden, Mary Beth saying go Big Red. Say hello to Mika saying Shane, Tina, Zoe, and Mika watching in Riverton. Appreciate you guys being here. And Brayden is with us saying, way to be strong, Caden Liebricht. Caden having a great game so far, saying, wish we were there. So that's what we've got here. The lights are on. We've got some glare on your screen, and we'll try, hopefully, to prevent that from interfering too much with our second half coverage. But first time this year that Jason and I have been inside of a press box, which we appreciate because there was some drizzle, there was some weather in the mix, so we're keeping everything covered here. Just might not be able to show you everything quite as cleanly as we are used to with our exterior setup. So that's what we've got. This is the Buckle Up for Life Wyoming halftime show. Again, at the break, Riverton leading Torrington 7-6. We'll take one more time out, get you ready for the second half of action. Right after this, you're watching the Wolverines on County 10's YouTube channel, listening along with us on 105.1 Jack FM.
To Fremont Chevrolet GMC Riverton, where we exceed your expectations and deliver the best service possible. Located on Federal in Riverton, we're here to make local car shopping fun again. Explore our wide selection of new and used Chevrolet and GMC vehicles. As truck and trailering experts, we offer a variety of options tailored to your needs. Experience exceptional customer service and competitive prices. Visit our website at FremontChevyGMCRiverton.com to find your next vehicle today.
Myers Gambles is your one-stop shop for furniture, mattresses, and appliances in Lander, Wyoming. We have an unbeatable selection of furniture for your living room, bedroom, and dining room. Plus, we have the latest trends in home furnishings. Our mattresses are comfortable and affordable, and our appliances are built to last. Whether you're looking for a new TV, sofa, or refrigerator, we have the perfect finish, style, and function for your home. Visit us at 420 Main Street in Lander, or check out our website, landergambles.com. Today.
Porter's Mountain View Supply, your local experts in fire and water. We got everything you need for new installs to accessories, and don't forget our great selection of stoves, grills, and spas. We've been serving Wyoming for over 40 years, so you know you can trust us for quality products and expert service. Visit portersmvs.com or stop by our Riverton or Casper locations today. Porter's Mountain View Supply, located on 750 East Sunset Drive in Riverton.
Watch the Wolverines on the County 10 YouTube page.
Buckle Up for Life Wyoming halftime show continues. Thanks again to the Wyoming Department of Transportation making our halftime coverage possible. Riverton leads Torrington 7-6 in this 3A East showdown. I want to thank a few of the folks that make this broadcast possible, like our friends at Porter's Mountain View Supply. You hear the Porter's Tailgate Show half an hour before kickoff every single week here on Jack FM and County 10's YouTube channel. Porter's, your one-stop shop for grills, spas, stoves, pellets, and more. They are a proud supporter of Fremont County athletes. Some of the best customer service around Fremont County, too, at Porter's Supply Company. Thanks to our friends at Bailey Tire and Auto Service, proud to cheer on the Wolverines. They've got full-service tire and auto shop, 755 South Federal Boulevard in Riverton and 1305 West Main in Lander. And thank you to Myers Gambles. They've got winning deals, and they're excited to cheer on our student athletes. Remember, delivery free 30 miles within the store's radius. That includes Riverton. Turn around, shop in town at Myers Gambles. And again, we are at Wiseman Field, Torrington High School. I've done basketball games in Torrington. I've never done a football game here at this facility. So I want to thank the Torrington High School staff. Thanks to our friends at KGOS Radio for accompanying us and allowing us to work inside of their press box, giving us this facility and treating us kindly here as we made our way down. The longest road trip, at least distance-wise, this season for Riverton so far, about a 4-hour drive here, Riverton to Torrington, but good roads. We're worried about some snow. On my drive personally, had some snowflakes in the Casper area, but mainly just wet roads, nothing sticking at this point, and dry so far throughout the course of this game here from Torrington High School, although overcast. We had some drizzle in the pregame. Overcast, we kicked off at about 46 degrees, steady winds that continue to blow from north to south, and those are going to continue throughout the game, it looks like. Got slightly better chances of maybe picking up a little rain, sleet, storm in the second half of this one, but those chances do remain pretty low. So mainly just a fairly frigid October night here with a lot of wind that could be impacting this one so far. About a minute away from resuming the second half. We'll see if they add a little bit more time or not with Riverton just getting back out on the field. Do not see Torrington arriving yet. I was going to throw a few more national scores of interest if you're driving around, maybe listening to the radio. Can't get to these kind of things right now. The baseball playoffs continue. ALCS, NLCS. New York Mets a winner over the Los Angeles Dodgers, 12-6. So good news if you're cheering on former Cheyenne player Brandon Nimmo there and the Mets. The bad news is they're still down 3-2, and they've got to go back to Dodger Stadium for Game 6 and Game 7. Bottom of the third right now, the Yankees on top of the Cleveland Guardians, 3-1. And the WNBA Finals, Game 4 happening with the Lynx leading the Liberty 46-45. New York Liberty trying to win a WNBA championship if they are successful tonight. If the Lynx win on their home court, that would force a fifth and deciding game. College football scoreboard number 2, Oregon all over Purdue so far, 21-0 early in that game. And the game that our buddy Bruce from Vernal was talking about, Oklahoma State will be at number 13 BYU tonight, kicking off at 8:15 this evening. Game we're watching in front of us here, it's Riverton on top of Torrington, 7-6. They have added a little bit more time onto the clock, trying to get the teams back on the field with just a few seconds left. We'll give them an opportunity to warm up a little bit longer, so we'll squeeze in a couple more opportunities to thank some of the folks that make this broadcast possible. This has been the Wyoming Department of Transportation Buckle Up for Life Wyoming halftime show. Coming up in just a minute, we'll resume action, get the second half underway on 105.1 Jack FM and County 10's YouTube channel.
Myers Gambles is your one-stop shop for furniture, mattresses, and appliances in Lander, Wyoming. We have an unbeatable selection of furniture for your living room, bedroom, and dining room. Plus, we have the latest trends in home furnishings. Our mattresses are comfortable and affordable, and our appliances are built to last. Whether you're looking for a new TV, sofa, or refrigerator, we have the perfect finish, style, and function for your home. Visit us at 420 Main Street in Lander, or check out our website, landergambles.com.
Welcome to Haskell Furniture and Flooring, now open in Riverton. Discover a huge variety of top brands like Ashley, Tempur-Pedic, Serta, Lazy Boy, and more. Our showroom is filled with stylish and comfortable furniture for every room. Come visit us at 2210 North Federal and transform your home today. Explore the exceptional quality and unbeatable prices we offer. Visit HaskellFurnitureandFlooring.com to learn more and start living in style.
Welcome you back here to Wiseman Field, Torrington, Wyoming, on a crisp, windy October night. Jared Anderson, Jason Peterson with you. Jason, again, coming all the way across the state, bring you the sights of today's game, running our camera inside for the first time. So dealing with a couple of obstacles to try to bring you 100% of the video coverage, which you may witness on this kickoff here. Riverton leading Torrington 7-6 as we start the third quarter. It'll be Trailblazer football first. Hunter Saltzgaver's got it teed up. He will use that big leg, and it'll go into the end zone over the head of Landry Griman. And it's 1st and 10, Trailblazers from their own 20 to start quarter number 3. Ryan Morehouse, junior quarterback, back out there for the Trailblazers, stands in the shotgun. Nunu Brady, running back number 1 off of his left hip. They go 2 by 2. The wide receiver set. Landry Griman comes in motion. Now will set up on the right side slot. That's where they'll go to Griman on a quick strike. Griman makes the first guy miss, makes another guy miss, and keeps moving forward. Picks up 7 or 8 nice yards after catch for Landry. Watched quite a bit of tape on this Trailblazer team, the games that they've done so far, and really like what I saw out of the junior. Landry with a nice job making a couple of Wolverines miss. And it's 2nd and 1, so 9 on the first play of the third quarter. Morehouse dances around, picks a spot on the right side. He's got a first down easily out to about the 35. Tyree Harris there to make the play for Riverton. Harris was getting really close to his 50th tackle of the season. He came into tonight's game with 45 individual tackles. There's been some really good defenders for Riverton this year. Tyree Harris, though, leads them in defensive points by far. Another strike to Landry Griman. Medium pass to the right side. Griman some yards after catch. Caught it about 7 yards downfield, then turns it up for about 4 or 5 more, and it's another Trailblazer first down. Ball out to Torrington's 45. 2 first downs. Torrington with 2 completions to Griman here in the first minute 20 of the third quarter. Some misdirection in the backfield. They'll hand it off this time to Kramer. Kramer bouncing off of defenders. Turn that into 3 or 4 right near midfield. And 2nd and 6. Coming up for Torrington. Mentioned Trailblazers have only lost to Gering, Nebraska, and Yuma, Colorado this year. They've defeated Worland. They beat Lander 33-2, knocked off Rollins easily 42-14, beat Buffalo last week 23-14. Looking to Griman again on the right side. Caden Arnold makes a good tackle, but not until Griman gets another first down. Pickup of 7 through the air. And Torrington's offense just marches forward at the Riverton 44. 2:10 gone by, third quarter. Riverton leads Torrington 7-6 on the Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard. First possession of the third quarter. 2 receivers to either side. Brady in the backfield with Morehouse. Ryan's got all kinds of time. Now he's going to chuck it into the Riverton bench. Good job by the Riverton DBs downfield. Excellent coverage. Had 4 receiving targets, and I watched the ball mainly, but when I took a glance downfield for half a second, everybody was well covered. Second and 10 from the Riverton 43. Morehouse works out of the gun. 4 receivers again. Wanted Brady, and Brady didn't turn around and look at it. Nunu Brady was coming from his running back spot, was the check down option, never got his head turned back around and falls incomplete quick. Steinmetz, Coach Russell Steinmetz that is, brings the play in to Ryan Morehouse, who relays it on to his guys in the huddle. Torrington again goes 2-by-2. Brady in the backfield, left side of Morehouse. Ryan will plant his feet, look over the middle. It's tipped and picked off. Taken away. Hunter Saltzgaver is there. Second interception of the game for Riverton. He's got it at the RHS 28-yard line, and Riverton takes the football for the first time in the second half. Ball just kind of sailed. I think he wanted Riemann. Maybe Mac Hibben, beg your pardon, Hibben or Greiman back there, but kind of floated in between those two guys. Saltzgaver doing a great job from his DB position several times downfield that possession. And it's Riverton football, 9:22 to play, third quarter. RHS on top by a point. Pitch it to Saltzgaver. Hunter's got a little bit of room off the left side, closes quickly. Drew Kramer, good pursuits. Andrew Hafner out there working hard defensively for Torrington. 2 pickup of 3 for Hunter. Both teams have moved the football fairly well, just struggles inside of the 30s. Pitch it to Saltzgaver. Saltzgaver tries amongst a big pile of guys. Both his offensive linemen and defensive linemen crash into the play. Only a gain of a couple for Hunter, and it's 3rd and medium for Riverton. They'll place the football at Riverton zone 34. And scoreboard shows 3rd down and 4. Senior night at Torrington High School. Their seniors were recognized before this game. This will be 3 in a row senior nights for Riverton. They had their own, of course, last week against Lander. We'll have another one against Rollins next week. Direct snap to Saltzgaver. Flea flicker it back to Gattenbein. Gattenbein downfield wants Larson. He's got him inside of the 30. Tackled at the 20-yard line. Saltzgaver in the shotgun. Pitched it back to Gattenbein. And Blake with the big connection to Jackson Larson. Gain of 46 makes it the largest, almost the largest pass play of the season. 47 yards was the largest. That was also to Jackson Larson. It was a touchdown strike. They'll pitch it to Saltzgaver again. Saltzgaver bounces off the left side, takes on contact, and keeps his legs churning for a pickup at 2. .7:05 to play, third quarter. Ball is at the Torrington 18-yard line. 2nd and 8 for the Wolverines. Blake breaks the huddle. Will send 2 receivers to the right side. He's got one in the backfield, actually trips to the left side, beg your pardon. Blake's just going to run with it. He'll follow those receivers on the left side and is corralled. Hafner and Omar Vasquez stretching it out there from that Torrington defensive line. Maybe a couple other Blazers in there on the stop. Nothing doing for Blake. And it's 3rd and 7. Flags fly before Riverton can get set. Ref is mic'd up, but barely. False start on Riverton. So that'll push Riverton backward, third and a long 11 now. Blake works out of the gun, 3 to the left, 2 to the left, 3 to the right, lobs it to the end zone. It's caught. Jackson Larson is there all alone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Blake Gattenbein to Jackson Larson from 21 yards out. Larson with 2 big plays on that drive, and with 6:07 remaining in the third quarter, Riverton.
I'm sorry for the PAT. We're not going to get that.
Saltzgaver will boot it through the uprights. Got it. And with 6:07 remaining third quarter, it is Riverton 14, Torrington 6. So in the first quarter, Riverton's first possession, they scored with 6:08 remaining in the first quarter. First possession of the third quarter, they score with 6:07 remaining, and 2 big completions there. Blake Gattenbein to Jackson Larson. They had the flea flicker that went for 46 yards. Saltzgaver in the shotgun, pitched it back to Gattenbein. Gattenbein found Jackson Larson for a 46-yard catch, and then the touchdown strike from 21 yards out. It's Riverton in the end zone again. Jackson Larson with the catch. Saltzgaver's got it on the tee. Landry Greiman, I should say, back deep to receive for the Trailblazers if he's given the chance. It is hauled in right at the goal line. Trying to get out to the left side, nothing doing. Big stop by Jackson Larson. Jackson just caught the touchdown pass. The gunner on the kickoff team races down the field, and Torrington's going to start this possession inside of the 20. Ball's at the 17-yard line, so the Trailblazers will take over there. 6:01 remaining, third quarter. Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard now has Riverton on top, 14-6. Morehouse stands in the shotgun, empty set this time. 5 receiving options. Looks to the left side, flares it out. Nathaniel Stoll, minimal gain, picks up 2. Tyree Harris there to make the play. A great job from the linebacker spot. Tyree Harris crashing into the play. Ryan Cox also gets helped up off the field with a high five. 4-man front for Riverton defensively. They go 2-by-2 this time. Brady, I should say, in the backfield. Looking for a screen pass. It's picked off by Riverton. Threw it right to Dane Cox. Cox there from the defensive line spot makes the interception. Wolverines take over in good shape here. 5:17 to play, third quarter. It is RHS football, 1st and 10 at the Trailblazer 20. It was a play-action pass. Wanted Brady on a screen pass, and it just floated on him. Dane Cox in a good spot. Good awareness to realize the ball was coming right to him and hauled it in. Jackson Larson splits out wide to the right. Everybody else in tight. Give it to Saltzgaver. Hunter with some room off the left side. Picks up 7 on first down. Clock inside of 5 minutes to play, third quarter. Riverton struck first this quarter, and now the Dane Cox interception gives them good position to try to put more points on the board. 2 to the right, Saltzgaver comes in motion. Blake's just going to keep it. Blake's got a lot of room on that left side. He's got a first down. He's inside of the 5, tackled at about the 2, and a flag flies in late. Remind you, this is the end zone. We've got those camera visibility problems. Nothing, unfortunately, our guy Jason can do to prevent that, so you're stuck listening to me try to describe it. It is a personal foul face mask on the Torrington defense, so that'll move Riverton slightly closer. 1st and goal either way, and they'll move it from about the 2.5 to just outside of the 1. Blake will go under center. Saltzgaver in the backfield, 2 receivers to the left side. Gattenbein jumps across the goal line. He is in. Another touchdown, Wolverines. Blake Gattenbein from 2 yards out puts the Wolverines up 20-6. Blake to hold. Saltzgaver to kick the PAT again. Snap is good. Hold is down. Kick is right down the middle. Give Riverton one more. Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard now goes Wolverines 21, Trailblazers 6. 4:19 still to play, third quarter. Still a lot of football left, but could not have asked for a better start to the second half if you're a Riverton fan. So 2 touchdowns within just under 2 minutes of elapsed game time. Dane Cox with that interception to set up Riverton at the Trailblazer 20-yard line. Couple of nice runs, then Blake leaping across the goal line from 2 yards out. Drew Kramer, Landry Greenman back deep for the Trailblazers. Saltzgaver's got it on the tee. Hunter approaches the football, puts that big leg to it, end over ender. That nearly goes in the goalpost. That was as close as Hunter has gotten this season to off of a tee making a field goal. It was a little bit short, but touchback nonetheless. I want to thank everybody again on our YouTube chat, having some fun here in this third quarter. Barb, Becky, Allison, Brecken, Brandon all checking in, Trish and James joining us. Thank you for being here. Look at this formation here for Torrington. They will send 5 guys in motion. They had them all bunched up. Now they'll send them to the line. Fake the handoff. Ryan rolling to his right as Mac Hibben in motion will catch it. Be bumped out of bounds. Pick up 4 or 5 on first down. It was an interesting start to that play. I'm trying to catch it on replay. They had 5 guys, skill position guys, surrounding the quarterback. Sent them all to their spots, kind of tried to hide what they were doing. They're going to do the same thing this time, it looks like. See how Riverton adjusts defensively. That interesting situation is going to force Riverton to burn a timeout, I believe. They want to talk about this. So 2nd and 5 coming up in a moment. Coach Lenhart wants to talk about what Torrington's doing offensively. Riverton leading this ball game 21-6. If you went away for just a few minutes, coming back, it's a dramatically different game. 7-6 was the halftime score. At the 6:07 mark, 21-yard pass, Blake Gattenbein to Jackson Larson to the end zone. Dane Cox picked it off for Riverton, setting them up in a good spot at the Torrington 20-yard line. And ultimately, Blake Gattenbein from 2 yards out would leap into the end zone, making it 21-6. Lander leads Rollins at halftime 34-0. The game I know a lot of people are interested in is Douglas and Buffalo tonight at halftime. Douglas leads Buffalo 7-0 in a defensive slugfest. Final score from 2A football, too. Big upset. Number 1 Mountain View goes down. Thermopolis beats them 13-6. Torrington will come out with that same interesting formation. They send all of their skill position guys back with quarterback Ryan Morehouse. Then they send them all in motion at once, and they're going to get a flag for a false start this time. So the Blazers will back it up 5 yards, and 2nd and 5 becomes 2nd and 10. Morehouse sends trips to the left, 1 to the right. Ryan in motion, is under a lot of pressure, makes a couple of Wolverines miss. Paxton Yates giving a lot of chase, will finally run him down, but good job by Ryan shaking off a defender and then turns it into a positive. Picks up 3. Good pursuit all over the field too, Paxton Yates. Another one of those guys that I don't feel like gets enough shout-outs on the radio. I mentioned Hunter Riemann is one of those guys. Paxton does so many little things, oftentimes away from the field. And again, as the play-by-play guy, I watch the ball a lot, and then I go back and try to watch what they did away from the ball on video, and you just see those little things. Morehouse under a lot of pressure, going to chuck it up, looking for Hibben. It sails on him, incomplete, out of bounds. Good coverage, Caden Arnold. Good coverage, Braden Martin. And it's 4th and 6. There is a flag on the play that I missed. Not sure you can hear the official at all. There was an ineligible receiver downfield on Torrington. Coach Lenhart says we'll decline that, and it'll stay 4th and 6. 3:18 to play third quarter. Riverton on top of Torrington 21-6, and Trailblazers will show punt for the first time. Hackett back to punt. Will send a wobbler, fair caught by Jackson Larson at his own 43. So good starting position again for Riverton. 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line. 3:12 to play third quarter. RHS on top of this one, 21-6. Gives us a chance to thank Wyoming Catholic College. Proud to cheer on local athletes. Your dedication on and off the field is admirable. Find them online, wyomingcatholic.edu. And thanks to Perfect Power Electric and Lander supporting our athletes on and off the field. Give Perfect Power a call for your electric needs today. Say hello to Nashville, Tennessee, checking in on the YouTube chat. Our good friend Kevin says, "Go Wolverines." Blake stands in the shotgun, receiver to either side, 2 in the backfield with him. Since Dane Cox in motion, who lines up in the backfield now. Blake fakes the pitch, will head up the middle. Blake's got some space, dodging and weaving into that second level, picks up 10 or 11, and I think first play, Blake will have a first down. They will move the chains. He is into Torrington territory, down to the Trailblazer 42-yard line. "95% of our broadcast is indoors tonight, but you hear that crowd mic just barely outside, picking up that steady breeze that is at the Riverton's, the Wolverine backs right now. Big flag here at Wiseman Field, steadily blowing all night. Good crowd, though, braving the chilly conditions. Senior night here at Torrington High School, and obviously a very good season for the Trailblazers. They give it to Saltzgaver. Hunter is tripped up immediately. Nathaniel Stoll and Caden Romig credited for the tackle. Thank you, Jason. Appreciate you. I've parked Jason by the slightly opened window so that I got the warm side. Second and 11 coming up for Riverton at the Torrington 47-yard line. We're inside of 2 minutes to play. Third quarter action. Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard shows Riverton on top of Torrington 21-6. Coach Lenhart's going to use the entire play clock and then burn his second timeout of the second half. So just one remaining with still 1:41 to play in the third quarter for Riverton. Remind you, we'll be at Rollins next Friday with the Wolverines for their final regular season game. And then hopefully, if you're rooting on the Wolverines with us, hopefully there's some playoffs down the road for Riverton High School. Winner of this game certainly in good shape to make the playoffs. In fact, frankly, both of these teams in really good shape to make the playoffs. Also want to say good luck again to the Riverton High School Marching Band. They'll be at the State Marching Band competition in Casper tomorrow. That starts just after 2 o'clock at the Ford Wyoming Center. Trying to earn that superior rating again. They've been fantastic all season long, no matter what happens tomorrow. They've been entertaining us at Wolverine Field all season. Lady Wolverine swimmers at the pool Cheyenne East. Prelims were today. They've got a big tournament tomorrow. Volleyball senior night will be next Thursday as Riverton honors their seniors against Jackson. Blake out of the shotgun. We'll find Dane Cox. Cox going to have a first down. Takes on some contact at the 35 where he's muscled down. Pick up 14. First down right out of the timeout for Riverton. Dane and Ryan, brothers, both having a fantastic effort tonight. Dane's made some big-time catches. Ryan making a lot of plays defensively, including the blocked extra point. Larson in the slot right. Blake will pitch it to Larson. Peyton makes the first guy miss. Now we'll try to turn it upfield. Picks up 4 or 5. Was almost stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Made a guy miss. Put on a move. Picks up 4. And the clock continues to churn here late third quarter. Inside of 50 seconds remaining. Two receivers to either side. Larson in the slot right. Riemann comes in motion across the formation. Now bounces back to the right side. Blake going to follow Hunter on the right side, looking for some space right behind Hunter Riemann's block. He's got 5 and is very close to a first down. He'll be about a yard short. And that will be the final play of the third quarter. Come on back for the final 12 minutes with Should Be Fun. Riverton on top of Torrington 21-6. Back in a minute with 3A East football on 105.1 Jack FM and County 10's YouTube channel.
Kane and Associates CPAs, we serve clients across Fremont County and beyond with top-tier accounting services. From individual taxes to business consulting, our creative and precise team offers tax management, estate planning, and more. You'll find us engaged and meticulous to ensure each client gets personalized guidance. Visit rivertoncpa.com to learn more about our services and how we can help you achieve financial success.
The Tyler Watson State Farm Agency is a proud supporter of Riverton High School Wolverine athletics. We understand the importance of community, and we're excited to be a part of it. As your neighbor, we're here to help you with all your insurance needs. We offer auto, homeowners, renters, business, and life insurance. So stop in and say hi, or give us a call today. The Tyler Watson State Farm Agency will be here for you.
Read all about the Fremont County Sports Weekend at county10.com.
Number 3 versus number 4, the marquee 3A game of the night. Riverton and Torrington. Wolverines on top 21-6 as we start the fourth quarter. Riverton facing a 3rd and 1 from the Torrington 29. Gattenbein in the shotgun. Will look for some blocks on the right side. He's got the first down plus 1 more. Picks up 2. Chains move as the clock will wind as they set the first down markers here to start the fourth quarter. I'm Jared Anderson. Jason Peterson is our fantastic camera operator tonight, volunteering a lot of time and effort on the road. Putting up with me mainly is the toughest part of his job, so thanks to Jason for being here. Bunch formation in the backfield again. Riverton going to line up in a T with those 3 behind Blake. They'll pitch it to Saltzgaver. Hunter trying to pick a lane. Not a lot doing there. He does move forward for 2 or 3. Romig and Hafner will stand him up. Part of that Trailblazer defensive line. Worth re-emphasizing, this Torrington team has not lost to a Wyoming opponent since September last year. That was Bighorn. And that's the team that they beat in the state championship game. So they'd get some revenge after a regular season loss against Bighorn. 2A defending champs. 3A East is at stake for both of these teams. And a win would move the winner a lot closer to winning the 3A East. Gattenbein, direct snap, will take the ball off the right side. Blake's inside of the 10, first down and goal coming up for Riverton. Blake shoved out of bounds at about the 7. Torrington having trouble containing Blake while he's been on the move tonight. And he hasn't thrown a lot, but when he's had to, Blake has done a nice job both throwing the football and on the move with his legs. Blake under center, I formation for Riverton this time. 1 receiver split out to the far right side. They'll give it to Saltzgaver. Hunter will take contact on and march inside of the 5 all the way down to the 3, maybe the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up for Riverton from the 2. We've played 2 minutes of fourth quarter action. Riverton breaks the huddle. Everybody in tight together. Blake has 3 in the backfield. 2 tight ends will pitch it to Saltzgaver. Hunter tackled around the ankles, picks up 1, gets a little closer to the goal line. Omar Vasquez makes the play, then trots off the field. So From second and goal at the 2, we go to third and goal at the 1. Blake out of the shotgun this time. Will run it up the middle, looking for the goal line. He is close. Refs coming in. No signal. And they've stopped him at the goal line. Fourth and goal from inside of the 1 for Riverton. Obviously, if you're a Wolverine fan, you want the points, but the good news on this possession is a lot of these precious seconds are ticking away here. 8:28 remaining in the game. Riverton leads 21-6. Fourth and goal from the 1. Blake stands in the shotgun. Blockers in front of him. Tries off left tackle. Looks like he's got plenty of space. He is in. Great job to the blockers up front. Blake carries the football across the goal line right behind him. Touchdown, Wolverines. 4th touchdown of the night. Saltzgaver's 4th PAT attempt is on the way right down the middle. Looks good. It is good. So, with 8:12 remaining 4th quarter, your Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard goes Riverton 28, Torrington 6. Thanks again to YDOT, reminding you that seatbelts save lives. Buckle up every trip so you can stay in the game. Wyoming Department of Transportation making this broadcast possible. Thanks to Fremont Chevrolet GMC and Riverton supporting the Wolverines. Your hard work and dedication doesn't go unnoticed. Fremont Chevy GMC here for you every step of the way. They are at 1401 North Federal Boulevard in Riverton. Still 8:12 remaining in this one, but the way Riverton managed the clock there to start the 4th quarter, you don't necessarily not want to get it in, but the best case scenario late here is you use as much time as possible and then find points, and that's exactly what Riverton did. 4th and 1, converting from the 1 on the Blake Gattenbein quarterback sneak. And again, he had those 3 blockers in front and that tough Riverton offensive line, who I should shout out: Daniel Clausen, Ryan Cox, Caden Liebricht, Aiden Sanchez, Tyree Harris. Short kick from Saltzgaver, fair caught by an up man at the 25, maybe the 26, and that's where Torrington will start. $8:12 remaining in the contest. First and 10, Trailblazers from their own 25 is finally where they'll put it. 5 receivers, spread offense. Morehouse fires on a slant. It's caught for minimal gain. That's Hibben, who will pick up 3 before he's tackled by Harris. Second and 7. Trailblazers need points in a hurry, and they'll huddle up. Not a ton of urgency on this possession. That formation where they'll keep all 5 guys there lined up with the quarterback, then break it. 2 by 1 they go, 2 in the backfield. Reverse. Sniffed out really nice by Blake Gattenbein up from his spot in the secondary. Double check, was that Blake? Yeah, that was Blake. He came crashing into the play on the reverse, saw it the entire way, makes a great tackle, no gain, and it's 3rd and long for Torrington. Had Blake not made that open field tackle, that could have had a lot of space behind him, but Gattenbein makes a great defensive play. Coach Steinmetz wants a timeout. That is Torrington's first timeout of the second half. 6:53 to play in the ball game. Riverton on top of Torrington, 28-6. These last 2 weeks for Riverton, they've had some good games. The Powell win to start the year was impressive. Beating Buffalo on the road was impressive. Obviously, you can point to beating Evanston and Green River fairly comfortably. But coming out looking the way they did against Lander last week and really not letting up. Lander gets the 2 touchdowns late in the fourth quarter, kind of garbage time. But Riverton was very dominant in that win. And so far, with still 6:53 to play, these last 2 weeks, Riverton playing their best football at a really good time to be firing on all cylinders. Still a lot of game left here. 3rd and 9 from Torrington's own 26. See what the Trailblazers do out of the timeout. They'll go 2 receivers to either side. Brady in the backfield with Morehouse. Morehouse, quick drop, looking over the middle. Pass is behind Hibben, falls incomplete. Now that'll bring up 4th and 9. Still 6:48 to play, but Torrington trailing 28-6. You wonder if they'll go for it from their own 26. Does not look like their punter is on the field. Now he comes on. Holden Hackett stands at his 14. They show that they will punt it away. Riverton does not have anybody back deep. Hibben is going to kick it, and it's going to be able to roll for a while. Nobody back there for Riverton. Hits at the 35, will roll all the way inside of the 20. Is down at the 19, but Riverton forces a punt with 6:38 remaining, leading by 22 points. Try to update you on the other 3A games here. Is getting late for all of them. Third quarter now. Douglas leads Buffalo 7-0. Lander blanking Rollins 41-0 in the third quarter. Cody's out in front of Green River too. Second quarter 28-0. 2 in the backfield for Riverton. Blake will stand under center this time. Give it to the second guy through. That is still Hunter Saltzgaver out there. Saltzgaver kind of grasping his back as he picks up 3 yards. Hopefully Hunter's all right. He will come out of there and trot off the field under his own power just fine. Just looked like he got a little bit twisted up, getting some high fives on the sideline. Doesn't look like anything to be concerned with. Hunter hurt his hand in the Lander game. Made me worry for half a second and then came right back in there. Riverton will milk some clock here halfway through the fourth quarter. Blake will give it to Martin, I believe, has replaced Saltzgaver. Braden crashes into a big pile of players. That is Braden Martin. He had to wait until he got about 15 guys off of him, it felt like there, to make sure that was him, and it is Braden. Picks up a couple. 3rd and 3 facing the Riverton offense, and they are content trying to milk as much of this clock as possible away. Love to see them pick up a couple of first downs to burn even more time. Blake takes the snap from Clausen. We'll give it to Martin again. Not a lot doing there for Martin as Hafner in there. It's going to be 4th down, pickup of 2, so it'll be 4th and very short. I would expect the Riverton punt unit to come on. The official's taking a long look at it. Almost thought there was a flag I missed again, but they're going to measure. They're going to bring the chains out again.
I think this is 4. 3 or 4 that they've come out.
Jason, the measurement stat keeper, says 3rd or 4th. He will be a little bit short. Official shows they're about a foot away from a first down. Blake will trot back on the field. We have seen Blake punt the football. Saw him do that a couple of times this season, I believe, and certainly last year, but Blake going to stand under center. See if we get a quarterback sneak from Gattenbein here, or if he's just trying to draw the defenders offside. Now they will blow the play dead, and I think Coach Lenhart has burned his 3rd timeout. Blake's been so good at that. I don't blame him at all for trying right there, and especially if you want to use every second possible, take the timeout, and then maybe go boot the football away. So final timeout for Riverton, still 4:45 to play. RHS on top of Torrington, 28-6. We will visit with Mark Lenhart on the Bailey Tire and Auto postgame show. I want to thank Porter's Mountain View Supply in Riverton, one-stop shop for grills, spas, stoves, pellets, and more. Porter's a proud supporter of all Fremont County athletes. Thanks to Myers Gambles, Main Street, and Lander. Excited to cheer on all of our Fremont County athletes. Gambles has winning deals, and remember, delivery is free within 30 miles of the store. That includes Riverton. Turn around, shop in town at Myers Gambles. Your football weekend continues. If you're a college football fan, tomorrow, KOVE's got Wyoming and San Jose State for you. 2 o'clock kickoff in California. 12:30 is the pregame coverage. And again, you can hear that all across Fremont County on KOVE, 1330 AM, 107.7 FM. Interesting formation for Riverton. They're going to run a play, hand it to Saltzgaver. Hunter's got a first down, so 4th and a foot. They come out right out of the timeout, hustle to the football, hand it off to Saltzgaver, and he's got a couple, picks up the Riverton first down. Brecken asking if Riverton's going to move into 2nd in the 3A East if they win. There will be a big tie, and a lot depends on how Buffalo and Douglas shake out. But should Riverton hang on here, both Riverton and Torrington would have 1 3A East loss. Buffalo's got 2 losses. And Douglas has Buffalo tonight. And they've got Torrington next week, so very interesting. Hunter will pick up a gain of 3 that time. Brecken, that's my way of trying to deflect that question because the answer is I don't know. We'll try to narrow that down for you next week on County 10 Sports, and our friends at wyopreps.com will have more on those official standings for you. There's also a strange tiebreaker that comes in where it's point differential that counts for a lot more than some folks think it should. Braden Martin, the handoff recipient that time, will go forward for 3. Third and 3 for Riverton at their own 40. The clock is now at 3 minutes, time remaining in the ball game. Riverton out in front, 28-6. Larson splits way out to the left side, 2 in the backfield, and 2 tight ends. Blake will hand it off to the second guy through, who is smothered. Is that Martin again? Yep, that is Braden Martin, who comes out of the pile with it. Stood up right at the line of scrimmage. Good pursuit defensively. Caden Romig again in there, and that's Andrew Hafner. Hafner, we talked about him in the Porter's Tailgate show as the leading tackler for this Trailblazer team, and he has been a stud defensively for Torrington in this one. 2:20 remaining in the ball game. Timeout by Coach Steinmetz and the Trailblazers, their second. So there is only one more opportunity to timeout for either team, and that is Torrington's timeout. Just going to throw all my stuff all over the press box, Jason. It's the kind of night I'm having here. Do want to sincerely thank the staff from Torrington High School and our friends at KGOS Radio who broadcast out of Torrington for setting us up inside tonight. Normally we are set up out in the elements, and it's been very nice, especially on a gloomy, cold, drizzly day, to not have to set electronics up outside. Gattenbein drops back to punt for Riverton. Short punt for Blake will hit at the 40. Riverton going to huddle around the football, take as many seconds as possible, and the official finally blows it dead as Torrington takes over. 1st and 10 from their own 39-yard line with 2 minutes, 19 seconds remaining in tonight's contest. Say hello to Rick and Kristen watching along in Alexandria, Virginia, saying that they're enjoying the progress of this team week to week. So am I. They certainly look like they're playing their best football here over the last couple of weeks. And say hello to Ryan Selvig and the Selvig family watching in Somerville, South Carolina. Flags fly before Torrington can start this play. That's going to go against Riverton, though. Must be another encroachment penalty. I've been kind of fooled twice on those encroachments because they blow the play dead before the offense can snap it and march off 5 against the defense. Not used to that pre-snap penalty going against the defense a lot. Ryan Morehouse stands in the shotgun. Quick drop, looks to the left side, and has it complete to a receiver. Is that Hibben on the far side? Pick up a 4. Nathaniel Stoll caught that pass. 2nd and 1. Looks for that quick hit on the left side again. That's Stoll, so goes right back to him. 2 in a row. Left side working the sideline. Nicely done by Morehouse and the Torrington offense, and they are near midfield, across midfield into Riverton territory at the 48. .157 remaining. And the Trailblazers with just 1 timeout. Trips come to the right side, 1 to the left. Ryan stands in the shotgun. Fades to throw, now under some pressure. Will dump it off right side to Landry Greiman, and Greiman hauls it in. Will use the sideline again. Torrington doing a nice job quickly getting the football to the hands of the wide receivers and then stepping out of bounds. Pickup of 8 on 1st down. Nose of the football at the Riverton 39-yard line. 2 by 2 they go. Quick drop from Morehouse again. He's got a receiver across the middle who is smothered quickly by Caden Arnold. Good job by Caden on the coverage, but the catch is just enough to move the sticks for Torrington. Using the middle of the field that time, so the clock will run. 1:40 clock ticking. Morehouse out of the gun, pressured from behind, is going to be tackled right at the line of scrimmage. Ryan Cox in there for the sack. Loss of a yard. And the last timeout will be spent by Coach Steinmetz and the Trailblazers. Say hello to my good friend Scott Morrow watching, saying go Wolverines. And really appreciate everybody tuning into our coverage tonight on County 10's YouTube channel. Radio audience 105.1 Jack FM will be back on Both of those a week from tonight from Rollins High School. Jason and I say this every single time, win or lose, I feel like, after these Wolverine games, where we go, all right, that was a lot of work. That was a lot of fun. Now I'm excited for the next Friday, and we'll do that again next Friday. Be back on the road at Rollins High School. And we'll let you know the implications, too, as the week goes on and these other 3A games wrap up tonight. Just what the stakes are for Riverton. The 3A East is still up for grabs. Be interesting to see how Buffalo and Douglas pan out tonight. That was a 7-0 Douglas lead. Quarterback rolling to the left across the field, fires it across his body. Morehouse has a receiver that hauls it in at the 15-yard line. I can't see who that is on the far side. Is that Landry Greeman making the catch? Either way, big pickup all the way down to the 13-yard line. Torrington hustling to the football. Morehouse stands in the pockets. Wanted Greeman on the right side. That sails over his head, incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the Riverton 13-yard line. Just 1 minute, 3 seconds remaining in the game. Missed that big pickup. Didn't see who that was. I think it might have been Landry on the far side from me. 4 receivers for Morehouse. Works out of the shotgun again. Might have been some motion there before the snap. Doesn't matter. Tyree Harris is there anyway for the sack. Loss of 4 or 5. Tyree Harris with another tackle for loss. And the clock inside of 50 seconds. Rain starting here as we get to the final few plays. Morehouse tried to go right side to Kramer, well over his head, falls incomplete, and it's 4th and 14 Torrington. 34 seconds remaining in the game. Again, Riverton on top, 28-6. Colby Sandusky runs back onto the field for the Trailblazer offense. 4th and 14 facing the Trailblazers. Got 2 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. Reverse. Greiman back to Morehouse. Morehouse looking in the right side. Wanted Stoll on a trick play, but it's too far for him. Incomplete. And with 25 seconds remaining, Riverton is a kneel down away from winning, I would say, their biggest 3A East game of the season. This has been a tough Torrington team all season long in a ranked matchup. There's a penalty after the play. Roughing the passer. Thank you, Jason. Appreciate the assist there. Did not see that. So I take back everything I just said. They've got the ball with 25 seconds remaining. Roughing the passer after the play will set up the Trailblazers' 1st and goal at the Riverton 10. 25 seconds left. Morehouse. Again, reverse. Fake the reverse. And Drew Kramer jumps into the end zone. Kramer took the initial pitch, faked it to Landry Greiman, and then Kramer leapt for the corner of the end zone as far as I could see. Touchdown, Trailblazers with 19 seconds remaining in the game. Torrington appears they want to go for 2. And again, keep in mind, in playoff tiebreakers, point differential matters, so there is some incentive to get as many points as possible. Flags fly before we start this. Looks like it's going to be a penalty on the Trailblazers. Pass was lobbed to the end zone, and it is picked off by Caden Arnold again. Check the flag to make sure, but I think it's going to be illegal procedure on the Blazers. Torrington is already back huddled around their sideline. Caden Arnold with the pick. It is illegal procedure, and my guess is Riverton will decline that. They will. So your score on the Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard now goes Riverton 28, Torrington 12, with 19 seconds remaining. Would expect Holden Hackett to onside kick it. Riverton showing that they expect that too. Hackett sets it up on the tee. Approaches it like it's going to be an onside kick. And here it goes. Takes a big bounce. Caden Arnold is there 9 yards away. Kneels down with the football. Caden Arnold coming up with a couple of big plays. Had the pick on the 2-point conversion. Smothers the football. And now we are a kneel down away from Riverton winning a big 3A East ranked game. Victory formation by the Wolverines. Snap to Blake. Puts his knee into the turf, and Riverton is going to escape Torrington with a win. They lead from the 6:07 mark of the first quarter all the way through. As good of a performance as I think we've seen start to finish from this Riverton team all season. You could point to that Lander game last week, perhaps. That was pretty dominant, but given the strength of the opponent, that was a great overall effort by all of these Wolverines. A lot of different guys stepped up, all phases of the football, really well executed. The Bailey Tire and Auto postgame show is coming up in just a few moments. It's going to be a fun one to chat with Coach Lenhart, who again is coaching his first game back here at Torrington High School since he coached the Trailblazers in the 2010s from 2011 to 2018. Helped lead them to 6 straight playoff appearances. And again, just to reemphasize, we talked to him about not wanting to come back here because he said he loves so many guys on the other side, really cares about the coaching staff, said he had a lot of these guys at his wedding, and there were a lot of emotions even early in the season to see that Riverton had to come to Torrington, and he'd get the opportunity to come back to his old stomping grounds. So we'll chat with the coach, get his feelings on this one, and look ahead to next week. Riverton will wrap up their regular season at Rollins in just 7 days. So that's still to come. We'll also run down final scoring results, some stats, and we'll check out the scoreboard one more time to get you some of those 3A games of interest here in just a bit. Final score in this one goes Riverton 28, Torrington 12. We are back with the Bailey Tire and Auto postgame show in just a couple of minutes. You've been watching the Wolverines on County 10's YouTube channel, listening on 105.1 Jack FM.
Electric are your trusted electrical contractors in Lander. With over 30 years of experience, we excel in light and heavy commercial construction, residential remodeling, and service work. Our licensed electricians use only quality materials and are committed to meeting your construction schedules. For professional electrical services at competitive prices, choose Boyle Electric. Give your place's electrical wiring the touch of excellence. Call 307-332-8139.
I'm John Shade. You're Edward Jones, financial advisor. Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement of our young athletes from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of the Lander Tigers on KOVE. Call John Shade or stop by my office at 824 West Main Street for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Elevate Rehab's founding principle on you is evident from your first visit to the last. Our practice model ensures treatment as you deserve, a private one-on-one session with a licensed therapist the entire visit, every visit. All therapists hold advanced credentialing, including 2 certified hand therapists, an orthopedic clinical specialist, an MDT therapist, as well as pelvic floor and pregnancy rehab offerings. With over 100 years of combined experience between our 7 clinicians, Elevate is your ticket to health. Find us in Lander or DuBois and visit our website or Facebook page. Choose Elevate Rehab to elevate your outcomes.
At Eyes on Fremont, we know that good vision is about more than just seeing clearly. That's why we're dedicated to providing expert eye care for the whole family. From children's exams to contacts, LASIK to glaucoma treatment, we're here to help. We accept most insurance plans, and our experienced team will make sure you feel right at home. Schedule an appointment today at 111 South Broadway in Riverton, or give us a call at 307-856-9000. Visit WyomingEyes.net to learn more.
Welcome to Haskell Furniture and Flooring, now open in Riverton. Discover a huge variety of top brands like Ashley, Tempur-Pedic, Serta, Lazy Boy, and more. Our showroom is filled with stylish and comfortable furniture for every room. Come visit us at 2210 North Federal and transform your home today. Explore the exceptional quality and unbeatable prices we offer. Visit HaskellFurnitureandFlooring.com to learn more and start living in style.
We are Maven. We focus on the fundamentals, clean, simple designs with the very best modern materials and technologies. We refuse to compromise our mountain town roots to follow the well-worn path to $1. We choose instead to make game-changing gear and use it in the places and pursuits that inspire us every day. We are Maven, a company focused on the design and creation of innovative products for and by the modern outdoors.
This is the Bailey Tire and Auto Postgame Show. Visit the tire pros at Bailey's.
Welcome you into the Bailey Tire and Auto Postgame Show. Victorious one for Riverton High School as they knock off a tough Torrington squad 28-12. Perhaps the best overall effort of the season for this Riverton team, given the quality of the opponent in this one. I think Riverton fans will surprise some folks across the state that they came out and won this game and led from start to finish, basically. They scored on their first possession of the game. They did eat up about 6 minutes of clock with that first drive, but after those points, Riverton led throughout. It was 7-6 at halftime, so relatively competitive, but a couple of scores back-to-back within the span of about 2 game time minutes in the third quarter. Offered some separation and made this one a little bit more comfortable for Riverton fans. Riverton will improve to 6-2 on the season overall, 3-1 in the 3A East Conference. Torrington drops now to 5-3 overall, 3-1 in the 3A East. So both identical records now at 3-1 in conference play. Taking a look at final scoring in this one, and then we hope to be joined by Coach Len Hart. The head coach of Riverton is making his way up our direction after a lengthy post-game chat with his kids, and I'm sure it'll be a much more fun bus ride home after a victory than the alternative certainly would have been there. First quarter with 6:08 remaining in the game, Blake Gattenbein rushed from 14 yards out, capping off a 63-yard drive. and that put Riverton on top 7-0. Second quarter was Colby Sandusky answering at the 8:54 mark. A 2-yard run. The point after touchdown was no good on a Ryan Cox block, and with the score moving on to halftime was 7-6 there. That 7-6 score would last for quite a while. In fact, it would last until the 6:07 mark of the third quarter. That was that drive that saw a 46-yard flea flicker. Saltzgaver to Blake to Larson for a second largest pass play of the year yardage-wise for Riverton this season, and then that drive was capped off by a 21-yard pass, Blake Gattenbein to Jackson Larson. Dane Cox would intercept a pass at the Torrington 20-yard line, and then at the 4:19 mark of the third quarter, Blake Gattenbein would rush from 2 yards out, leapt for the end zone, putting Riverton on top 21-6 in the fourth quarter. It was Gattenbein from a yard out on 4th and goal into the end zone, putting Riverton up 28-6 at that point with 19 seconds remaining in the contest. Torrington would find the end zone again on a reverse. It was Drew Kramer from 10 yards out. I struggled seeing that play. Drew Kramer ultimately from 10 yards out punched it into the end zone for Riverton, and the 2-point conversion failed, was intercepted by Caden Arnold. Riverton was the victor after that, 28-12. We may have a post-game interview with one of the Riverton seniors coming our way here in just a few moments. We'll stand by for that opportunity, and we're also efforting Coach Lenhart to come join us here in just a few moments. So hang tight for some fun interviews coming up. This is the Bailey Tire and Auto Postgame Show. Do want to thank Bailey's. They've got 2 full-service tire and auto shops. They're located at 755 South Federal in Riverton, 1305 West Main in Lander. Proud to cheer on our Fremont County athletes. That's Bailey Tire and Auto Service. We'll regroup, continue on with the Bailey Tire and Auto Postgame Show in just a couple of minutes. Again, final score from Wiseman Field. It's Riverton 28, Torrington 12. Back in a minute on county10.com.
Kane and Associates CPAs, we serve clients across Fremont County and beyond with top-tier accounting services. From individual taxes to business consulting, our creative and precise team offers tax management, estate planning, and more. You'll find us engaged and meticulous to ensure each client gets personalized guidance. Visit rivertoncpa.com to learn more about our services and how we can help you achieve financial success.
The Tyler Watson State Farm Agency is a proud supporter of Riverton High School Wolverine athletics. We understand the importance of community, and we're excited to be a part of it. As your neighbor, we're here to help you with all your insurance needs. We offer auto, homeowners, renters, business, and life insurance. So stop in and say hi, or give us a call today. The Tyler Watson State Farm Agency will be here for you.
Welcome you back into a successful Bailey Tire and Auto postgame show. Riverton on top of Torrington tonight, 28-12. The victorious head coach Mark Lenhart joins us now. Coach, first of all, great effort. I felt like from start to finish tonight, maybe the best overall effort given the quality of opponent from your team so far this season.
Yeah, no, I thought that we did a good job executing the game plan. We were able to, we gave them a few different looks in terms of running the ball that maybe we hadn't seen, but we really, I'll be honest with you, their skill kids terrified me on film, and our whole goal was to try and limit their possessions and try and take the ball away from them and keep the ball out of their hands as much as we can. And I think sometimes when you're a throwing team and your quarterback as good as Morehouse, it's kind of tough to get in the rhythm and get in a flow, and we tried to really mix up some pressure looks and do some different things. But I don't think this was anything in terms of schematics or anything. I think our guys just played hard, and we played pretty clean. I mean, we had the one interception at the end of the half, but for the most part it was good. You know, probably a bad call to go for it, but we had made a decision as a staff, if we got in 4th and 1 anywhere on the field, we were pretty much going to go for it. And so proud of our guys, and good to find a way to get a win. But for me personally, I'm glad this is over, because the amount of respect I have for Torrington High School, the place I started, Coach Steinmetz, Coach Nikolai, the entire staff, just a good class program that they run here, and can't say enough about the great job that they do. And so I'm just feel fortunate to get out of here with a win.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, I was going to wait till a little bit later, but how are you feeling personally right now?
Oh, buddy, I don't know. I mean, by the time I got to Guernsey, I just started feeling really weird, right? Like I'd felt weird for a while, but, like I said, when we're playing the game and we're competing, we want to go against each other and we each want to win. But like I said, how I feel about them and the work that they put in to help when I was here, help me build the program that's in place. They're just great people. So happy for our kids. But as a coach, sometimes you know what it's like to be on both sides of this, and this couldn't be easy for them, and it wasn't easy for me. And just really proud of everyone in our program for what we did. But, this win was huge tonight. It keeps us in the home playoff contention, and hopefully we can some things fall our way, and we'll see what happens, and we'll look to see who we start cheering for. At this point, it's still so much up in the air.
Is Blake becoming more confident every game? He certainly looked like he had everything clicking, and I think helping him with that first drive was basically all on the ground. His feet got it done, but is he continuing to grow in confidence?
Yeah, and I think Blake plays a little bit better when he runs, and I don't think it can be understated the job Blake did on defense. I mean, we haven't played him, but we knew against this team we were going to have to play multiple coverage looks, and we felt like he was the guy who gave us the best chance to get lined up right, and for the most part he did, and he really battled and was a warrior. Him and Hunter, I said, you boys may carry it 20 to 25 times each, and you're going to be playing D, and you're going to be tired and sore tomorrow, but at this point in the season, that's what we have to do to make it happen.
You've got another regular season week. Rollins is a team that's been down, but as I look at them a little bit, they've got some kids that are skilled. What do you know about the Outlaws next week?
Well, they're going to play a similar style to how we played tonight, where they're going to try and bleed the clock, and if we let them get their run game going, it's going to be a problem. So I think, again, when you play a team that plays kind of like we did tonight, it's important to get out to a lead, because then if you do, then you have to make them do some different things. But, again, proud of our kids, but, just happy for our program, happy for our kids. But, we're still in the mix, and that's all we can ask.
I know it's a long bus ride, but probably a much happier bus ride home, so go enjoy it. Appreciate you coming up as always.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting some sleep, so that'll be good, guys. Thank you.
All right, Coach Lenhart joining us here. Appreciate him as always. Bailey Tyronato postgame show rolling on. We will come back and close it out here in just a couple of moments. You've been listening to the Wolverines on 105.1 Jack FM, watching along with us on County 10's YouTube channel.
To Fremont Chevrolet GMC Riverton, where we exceed your expectations and deliver the best service possible. Located on Federal in Riverton, we're here to make local car shopping fun again. Explore our wide selection of new and used Chevrolet and GMC vehicles. As truck and trailering experts, we offer a variety of options tailored to your needs. Experience exceptional customer service and competitive prices. Visit our website at FremontChevyGMCRiverton.com to find your next vehicle today.
Myers Gambles is your one-stop shop for furniture, mattresses, and appliances in Lander, Wyoming. We have an unbeatable selection of furniture for your living room, bedroom, and dining room. Plus, we have the latest trends in home furnishings. Our mattresses are comfortable and affordable, and our appliances are built to last. Whether you're looking for a new TV, sofa, or refrigerator, we have the perfect finish, style, and function for your home. Visit us at 420 Main Street in Lander, or check out our website, landergambles.com. Today.
Porter's Mountain View Supply, your local experts in fire and water. We got everything you need for new installs to accessories, and don't forget our great selection of stoves, grills, and spas. We've been serving Wyoming for over 40 years, so you know you can trust us for quality products and expert service. Visit portersmbs.com or stop by our Riverton or Casper locations today. Porter's Mountain View Supply, located on 750 East Sunset Drive in Riverton.
Riverton football continues on 105.1 Jack FM and County10.com.
Closing up shop in the Bailey Tire and Auto Service post-game show, a victorious one for Riverton High School tonight. They knock off Torrington 28-12. In what was really an all-ranked matchup. I thought it was the marquee 3A game of the week. Obviously, that Douglas-Buffalo game a lot of people are interested in. Right now, fourth quarter, by the way, Douglas leading Buffalo in a slugfest 7-3. But as we looked across the state at games this week, this was one that we put our finger on and said this is a big opportunity for both of these teams. The 3A East is still at stake. Both of these teams could still come up winning the 3A East. It could come down to some kind of a tie-breaking scenario. Home playoff advantage is still at stake. So a lot that went the way of the Wolverines tonight. A lot of benefit in winning this game and a lot of fun storylines. We heard from Coach Lenhart about playing his former team. He's got so much respect for this Torrington program, a team that he had a lot of success here with, and a lot of respect for the coaching staff and school overall here at Torrington. So fun to hear from Coach come up and chat with us. Thought it was a great overall team effort for Riverton. They played well from start to finish in this one, and really, really tough to pick out individual spotlights. But Blake Gettenbein, I think, had his best game. Coach mentioned how well he did defensively tonight. He made throws when he had to, get it done with his feet. Obviously, you're going to get that production out of the backfield from Hunter Saltzgaver, but Jackson Larson, I thought Dane Cox, I thought Ryan Cox had a great game, and I hate picking out individual efforts and such. A big win against a quality opponent because all 22 guys on the field and the kids off of the bench too came out and played really well for Riverton in this one. So good team victory for Riverton, 28-12 over Torrington, and we will do it all over again a week from now. We're at Rollins High School to close out the regular season. Riverton for sure is going to the playoffs. It's yet to be seen whether or not they will be hosting a playoff game. We'll sort all of that out. We'll let you know what's at stake next week with all of the other games that we'll have to be scoreboard watching too. But Riverton for sure will see some kind of postseason. Want to thank Jason Peterson, our great camera operator, driving across the state again and bringing you all the sights here from Torrington High School. Thanks to the Torrington High School staff and KGOS Radio as well from Torrington for helping us with the broadcast setup tonight. Want to thank everybody on our YouTube chat. We had a great crowd of folks back in Fremont County watching and interacting. So thank you for doing that. Thanks for listening on the radio and on the YouTube channel. And we'll be back on both of those places next Friday. For Jason Peterson, I'm Jared Anderson. We'll send you back to 105.1 Jack FM. And for those of you on YouTube, we say good night from Torrington.